Hello.
Hello, everyone. Good to see you here in the Game Grotto.
Give it a second to... There it is. Popping it up on the... Okay.
Today, we are continuing our adventure in Skald against the Black Priory.
Follow the bony finger.
The bony man picks your nose.
It's got an itch.
But yes, we are going to play some more Skald. We have... well, I want to say we're a little ways into the game. Nowhere close to the end yet. But we'll continue where we left off and catch everyone up to speed.
We've just reached the refugee camp. And
these are all the people who fled from Horan, which is the city that we were trying to get to in the first place.
And Horan is now a horrid place, according to people. We haven't discussed that with people yet. But we did talk to Drina, a somewhat of a cleric of this land, of helping people pass to the afterlife and bury them. And apparently, we pet the dog. And
apparently we pet the
looking
dog.
towards
right,
going to Horan with them.
That's right. We just Oh, that's okay, Flame. That's okay. I appreciate you letting us know, though.
But I believe we were going to talk to this particular person here. So, oh yeah, this is Dawn, this is Meg, and then we've got Kat, Roland
and Drina. So we got a nice party so far.
Mm-hmm.
We'll probably make maybe one more character.
No, I think this time we will just have people join.
Yeah? Okay.
I think so.
Alright, well, I suppose let's go ahead and talk to this,
I hope you're settling into today's listening portion of a live stream, since this requires a lot of reading.
Yes, this will be quite the vibe, everyone.
So settle in. Get a snack, have a drink, relax, as it gets kind of creepy, spooky, and otherwise eerie. Or grotesque.
Hi, Katybug.
Marcus sits where you left him, grimly poring over lists of manifests and maps. Pushing his broken spectacles up his nose, he peers up at you. Oh, back. I hope for good news. Oh, okay. Let's talk a bit. Oh, okay, so we did talk. Is there no way of getting into Horan? I'd say no. Eben the Ranger is keeping the city under watch, and he reports that the Revos have sealed its gates. We found no other way of entering it. Though what you expect to find in there, save a gruesome death, is beyond me. What do you intend to do then? Sit here and wait for death? Certainly not. But with the state this camp is in, it's all we can do to keep death from our throats. If we are ever to hold out until reinforcements arrive, much less retake the town, then we must do what we can to gather our strength. For now, that means food and medicine. Alright.
So, the first order of business is feed the people.
Or medicine.
So, do we want to get the food, or do we want to get the medicine first? Oh, very nice. You're working on a little story, Flame.
We did the teddy bear. Is there any other food I need to cook? Farmer's omelet, fish stew. Guess I'll cook up some more fish stew.
Fish stock. I don't think I've ever had a fish stew that I liked.
I think the closest I could say would be like clam chowder.
Oh, yeah.
That's like the closest to like a good
clam chowder
fish
is
stew.
So good though.
But that's the chowder. Technically, it's a chowder, but it is kind of made like a stew.
I think that's
cools.
technically a stew because it's like just like a cream-based stew, you know.
You approach a haggard-looking man wearing a threadbare cook's apron. I don't know what you heard, but there's no food for you or anyone, he growls. Complain to the Chamberlain if you want. Just leave me alone. The Chamberlain said you needed help. The cook's eyes meets yours for the first time. Honestly, the situation's beyond dire. People are starving by the day, and we have no supplies. The old, the sick, and the young. They'll all be dying off at this rate.
What was with the
The old, the sick, and the young. The good, the bad, and the ugly.
That's
Well,
what it was.
none of us have the strength or courage left to venture out of sight of the camp to hunt and forage. The cook looks you up and down. But you look capable enough. I could go beyond the walls. You could go beyond the walls and look for something more substantial. These people can't live on vegetable broth alone. They need meat, fat, especially if there's fighting to be had. Any idea where I should look? I do indeed. Franco leans in. Old Jacob owns this farm. It might not seem like much to a mainlander, but here on Idra, this farm here is large enough. You see, Jacob and his family had a large flock of goats. When the calamity started, right over there in the enclosure behind us. Go on. Now the old man told the chamberlain that the beasts bolted when the calamity started. That is, drove them all insane and that they scattered into the hills. Well, that may be rightly so, but I have my suspicions. You're saying he hid the animals away? Look, I can't say I blame the man. Us refugees have made a mess of his farm, and if we find hands on those animals, well, surely fall upon them like locusts. It would ruin him, and truly it would be a shame if the man lost his livelihood, but better that than having to see children starve. Now you best get going. I see people have started eyeing the rats.
Oh boy.
I'll see what I can do.
Nothing like a good rat on a stick.
Well, I guess there's the food. Let's check in with the medic. Search for the goats. That's the owner. The stench of disease and moans of the dying lie thick in the air of the makeshift infirmary. An aging cleric shuffles back and forth as he tries as best as he can to tend to the patients. He exchanges a worried glance with Drina. This is Drina. She's right here. The gray-beard cleric is thoughtfully wiping blood off his hands as you approach. Oh, forgive me. I didn't see you there. Are you sick? Fever? Stomach pains? Bloody stool?
Bloody stool.
I don't think so. Should I be worried? The man examines your eyes and looks in your mouth. No, you do in fact seem fine. Sadly, many are not so lucky. It is as bad as we suspected. Oh, sorry, that was Drina. You go ahead.
Is it as bad as we suspected?
Drina asks. Drawl leans in and his voice drops to a whisper. I fear it is worse. Some sort of infection is spreading, and so far I've been unable to cure it with either spell nor concoction. I am, in fact, at my wit's end. A note of desperation creeps into the old man's voice. Anything I can do to help?
Thank you for the lurk, Flame.
Yeah. If I can't find a cure, this outbreak may be the death of us. Though I wouldn't know where to start, that is. The old man furrows his brow. What? A woman, Hannah, came to me with her boy. Cookie time!
Oh, I don't have the cookies.
Thank you, musical fan.
Hold on a sec. How could I not have the cookies?
Struck down by the outbreak, she appeared a simple girl, and when she pleaded with me to look for a folk remedy, I shielded her for it.
Where's the cookie jar, Don? Do you see the cookie jar?
I don't know.
I have the kitty treats, but I can't find the cookies.
Where'd you put them?
I don't know. Thank you, musical fan. I'm looking.
Perhaps I was the fool. I wish now I had listened to her. She left camp, but I think she can be found in the little cottage south of here. I beg you, seek her out on my behalf and hear what she has to say. I'll be on that. Alright. Yeah, you got a facepalm, Mig.
Aha!
Found them.
I found them! I remembered where I put them. I deserve that. I deserve that.
Oops. I already crafted.
I'm probably gonna need a reset, Dawn. Thank you.
A bed.
Oh, Welcome here, everyone.
Break it open. Meg, you got this.
I am strong.
Scalding yourself on black coffee? Oh wait, I read that wrong. Hope you're doing well tonight.
Hi, Rooster. Thank you.
Short sword of fire.
A fireball. Oh, that's right. I got a super awesome hammer last time.
Wait, it says it's worse. Really?
Worse than what? Your bow and arrow?
No, the ancient dagger.
Oh, that's that ritual dagger we found,
Yeah,
right?
but this one does a small amount of fire. I mean, less likely to hit, but 4 to 5, plus 3 to hit.
Oh, that's pretty cool, musical fan.
I'll give it a try. Why not? Might go back to the dagger, but we'll see. Oops, nope. What is this? A recipe for what? Baked
mushrooms. What? You got your cookie? You got your cookie?
The woman looks tired and sad as she wanders around the farmhouse aimlessly.
My poor boy.
She mutters under her breath. What's wrong with your boy?
My boy.
My boy.
My boy.
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 It's broken.
Oh boy. You gotta wait. They're on a timer.
Oh, okay.
What's wrong with your boy? Poor Aiden stuck outside in the rain and fog. Jacob won't let him come home as long as...
Leans in. The woman looks at you apprehensively for a bit.
Not as long as these people are on our land. Aiden has to keep the goats safe up in the hidden glen.
I could go check on him. She wipes a tear of relief.
Onyx is acting like you guys starved him low.
He does every time.
He's a husky. He always hungry.
Thank you for the lurk, Rooster.
Hi,
so
TK.
she
Are you
wipes...
getting popsicles?
Yeah, he's been getting lots of popsicles to try to stay cool. Anyways, she wipes a tear of relief. Oh, thank you so much. Go to the old goat enclosure east of our house and find a hole in the fence to the north. If you look carefully, you'll find some tracks. Follow them, and they should take you right to the glen. But please don't tell Jacob I've told you. He only cares about the animals, and he has a horrible temper.
I'll see what I can do.
And those are the goats we've been looking for. Boy, you already got your cookie.
Boy.
Boy.
Boy, 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 boy. Potatoes.
We're gonna take these people's potatoes?
Yeah, because I'm gonna cook pumpkin. It's a ripe pumpkin. Okay. Give me the pumpkins. I don't think I ever actually ended up making any pumpkin recipes.
See that? You see that, Onyx? We're not starving you. He's gonna lay on my slippers.
If you ever wondered, you could open a food bin to a husky and he will eat and eat and eat and eat and eat.
It's like that meme of the cat where they open the lid to the food and it goes, oh.
Yeah. Oh, hey. I'll come back to those. There's the footprints. But I want to talk to the lady about the cure she knew. She may have known. Oh, hello.
Steaks!
Snakes? But why snakes?
Yeah, exactly, musical fan. That's Huskies for ya. Although, I don't think they hate Mondays as much as Garfield does.
Oh, yeah. What does she have? Ah, we already have the ranged attack. But that's okay, we'll just, whack. How much movement do I have? Oh, I've got the movement. Let's chest out this fire sword and see what it looks like. Ooh, 7 fire, 10 here. So if it did a 7 fire, that should mean that it could be a D8 of fire damage, maybe?
Ooh, with the
Backstab.
backstab. Very nice. That was we made quick work of those snakes.
Loot. Okay. Continue grabbing crops of onions and potatoes and vegetables. Looks like they've already harvested most of it, or this is all they grew. But I'm gonna go with this is what they've already harvested, considering the dude was like, they can't live on vegetable soup alone.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's vegetables, so it makes
Yeah.
sense.
I believe this is the lady. A tired-looking young woman is rocking back and forth, cradling a sick-looking child in her arms. The child whimpers in pain as the mother tries desperately to soothe him. Are you Hannah? Hannah? The woman
you do
peers
her
up at
voice?
you, her eyes wide and desperate.
Can you do her voice?
What's it to you? The old arse sent you? Well, it don't matter now. My Alan's sick. He needs medicine.
Medicine?
Oh, me boy, Alan.
Yes. Oh, if I could visit Mother Katak. The woman say she might be able to help me, Alan. But dead emperors knows if the old woman's even still alive.
Who is Mother Katak?
An old woman who has provided us with remedies for as long as I can remember. She lives in the forest deep in the island interior. But they say it's not safe to stray from the camp, and I couldn't leave my boy in any case. But you could go? If you tell her Hannah sent you, she'll know just what I need to cure Alan's.
I'll see what I can do. The mother clasps your hand.
The Golden Dead bless you. I suppose the clerics will want the medicine for the camp, but I beg this of you. Bring a dose of me, Alan, first. Please. I don't think he has long left.
Leave.
There's the wee little baby. He looks just like a sack of potatoes.
On a Monday, I got pizza love. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, unlocking old memories. I got pizza love. Anybody else have to sing that in
Pizza
elementary?
love?
Yeah, it was a weird song.
Oh, is this a thing from school that I'm too homeschooled to understand?
That's where I learned it. I don't know why we learned it.
Huh.
It's very weird, but hey,
Do
you
they
leveled
still
up.
do they still love sing the pizza love song in schools, chat? We gotta know.
I don't think so. I was like in first grade,
What was that? 1995?
probably 96. I don't know.
I was trying to make it sound like a really long time ago, but then after I said it, I realized that was probably around that time.
No, I guess it would have been later.
It would
First
have been
grade,
later, yeah. Well,
like 98.
98. You're not quite that old.
I would have. Yeah, I would have been just starting school. Like, yeah, maybe 97. Anyway. Okay, I got you multi-attack so you can swing twice!
Yes.
Swing
I will
big
smash.
weapon multiple times.
I
Okay,
will
let's follow
smash
these
all
tracks.
the things.
Wait, who has the awareness? No. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Should we save?
No.
The most aware is Cat, I guess? Or Drina?
Darina.
Gulp.
I guess let's just follow them. Trekking a few hours to the mountains highlands of Idra's northwest region, you find yourself standing at the mouth of a narrow valley nestled between tall mountains. The tracks do not lie.
The
There are
goats.
goats nearby. That rhymed.
I cannot lie. There are goats nearby.
I will save. Override copy. No. Sorry. I just- Enter the hidden glaive. Oh, what's over here? Oh, what's over there? Oh, what's this? What's that? Yes, quite quaint. Sunbooth.
Get
Flowers.
some flowers.
I might need these for
Potions.
potions. You shield your face from the cold winds and icy drizzle as you survey the area. In the secluded valley that lies ahead, you spot the unmistakable, shaggy white forms of a flock of goats. You're just about to make your way towards them when a strange undulating howl echoes through the small valley. There's more than goats in this area.
Sorry guys, Onyx is napping, so I had to do the howl.
I was thinking, did you ever go out as like a kid and pick random weeds and flowers and like put them in water and be like, I'm making potions?
Oh, totally.
Okay.
I totally.
It wasn't just me.
My sister and I would make like salads.
Did you ever eat them?
No, we pretend to eat them. We make salads and mud pies and like potions and like herb salves with mud and stuff. We definitely played in the dirt.
See,
a lot.
I was thinking of more of like. I also that's what I was thinking of, but I think when I did something like that, I would play in the bathtub while the water was still filling. And I
fill up bottles.
No, as I like took do that, but also take like a cup in there and then pretend that the water filling, because it like pours out, pretend that was boiling water.
That's adorable. We would put the soap in the bottles and like shake them up so they would look like potions.
Huddled inside a hollow mountain crevice is a young man surrounded by half a dozen goats. He's shivering violently beneath a warm blanket, his gaunt face pale in the dim light. The goats look no healthier. Who goes there? Keep away! I've got nothing for you! You're Jacob's boy, I presume. The shepherd eyes you suspiciously. I might be. Did he? Before he can finish, an inhuman shriek once again cuts through the mountains. The boy freezes in terror. What was that? He clings to his blanket with trembling fingers. I don't know. Nothing on Idra should be able to make a sound like that. Whatever it is, it ain't human. Continue. I've never seen him. Every night the mist rolls in, and then shapes appear just outside the circle of my fire, and then I can feel them. The boy starts to sob. I know they're there, but no matter how terrified I am, I can't stay awake. I always fall asleep, and when I wake up the next morning... The boy drops his head into his trembling hands. I never see him do it, but every morning there are fresh marks on my goats, on me. They're feeding on us, I know they are. The goats suddenly get to their feet. Bleating nervously, their gazes are fixed on something beyond the gray sea mist that constantly blankets Idra. The boy shivers from the cold and exhaustion. About the animals. The pale-faced youth looks at you with desperation. What about them? These goats are going to camp now. I should investigate that thing first. I have some questions. I'll come back to this. I never did find what he was talking about. Hey, eggs.
Yeah, so I feel like we need to find the creature that he's referring to in the mist, and maybe then we can, like, help him and the goats escape?
Maybe, I don't know. Or maybe the things that are eating them we can eat?
Maybe. I don't know if we want to eat hell beasts. Probably give you indigestion.
I mean, it could be, like, I don't know, something else?
Did you hear that shriek? It was not human.
Well, there's a lot of things that aren't human. Like goats. Maybe it's more goats.
Optimistic.
About the animals, I think we're just gonna say these goats are going to camp now.
I guess so, yeah.
No, wait! Aiden looks suddenly terrified. I can't go. My dad told me if I bring the goats back to the farm, the Chamberlain will slaughter them for food, and it'll be the end for Ma and Dar.
Excuse me. What if I talk to
your father? You do that for me? Oh, Golden Dad, bless you. I'll be back soon. Okay, so that's different than what we did last time. We did an alternate solution to this last time. Let's go back to camp. Yes, enter the camp. We are here to pick you up. Let's explore our...
Suddenly crabbies.
Roland, get them! Meg, you too!
I take my hammer in my hand and just...
Oh, you go later than them.
I'm slow.
Begin combat. Get them. We'll just have her hide. Oh, she's gone. And block. Well, I'm sure one of them will come for me, so let's just get here. And you know what? Maybe I'll do some.
I'm gonna have one hot leg
Let's see, Fire Warrior.
with this big
Yeah, let's do
hot
some
boy
Fire
slipping
Warrior.
on me.
Ooh, and I got Cascade. Well, that's fine. Bang. Bang. Ow. Ow! That's not good. Yes. Backstab! And she missed. That's not good.
Dang.
I'll just summon a little fire thing right here.
Fire slime!
You got it. Oh, it's scared.
We're having crab for dinner.
Ooh. That's gonna hurt. I hope I don't go down. Okay. I lived!
So wait, did you use fire on yourself?
Yeah, I do that to get MP back, remember?
Yeah.
Oh,
Dang.
you missed!
The double strike, though. I didn't miss on the second attack.
No, it hit you.
Oh.
When you move, you don't get your second attack for some reason.
Ah, I see.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I can just shoot. A little extra damage. Get him with the hammer. Drop it. Yeah!
Dropping the hammer on him.
I need that for potions.
The Sheeton or chitin?
Yeah, the chitin. Need some armor.
I mean, you are a magic user. They don't typically wear
I could wear
armor.
light armor. Remember?
Ah,
I'm not all magic. Just
that's
fire.
true. Aren't you like a battle mage?
Yeah, just fire, like a fire thief. Ooh, flowers to pick.
You're all bruised up. You're like, at least I got to pick the flowers.
pick the flowers.
The flowers will make me feel better.
Oh, what's this? Oh, mushrooms. What's back here? More flowers?
Yeah, this is the lady with the baby's
Yeah.
house.
I thought there was, like, Scarecrow looks like a Spider-Man villain, like Electro or something.
Or Scarecrow. Oh
Or
no,
s-
that's Batman.
Oh, this guy. You approach a man sweating profusely and caked in dirt. He's hunched over and panting, seemingly winded from the hard work of digging graves. Who goes there? The man jolts to hefting his shovel as a weapon. I'm not looking for trouble. Why so jumpy? Why so jumpy, he asks. Well, since you ask, I drew the short straw and it's fallen upon my wretched shoulders to bury the dead. He shoots Drina a sulking glance. And if I don't get back to it, I'll be food for the hellhounds before you know it. The Fellhounds? Haven't you seen 'em? Bloody monsters roam the hills in packs. I ain't never seen hounds like these before, hulking and diseased looking. Come at night, they do. Dig up the graves I dig and eat the dead right out of their very graves. Drina whispers a few words under her breath. Continue. In the distance, a howl sounds and the man straightens up like some prey animal sensing a predator. quick before the hyenas come.
Dig tunnels, dig.
He briefly squints into the perpetual twilight that covers the island before grabbing his shovel and redoubling his efforts towards finishing his work. Run back to camp. I'll finish the job. The man looks at you with a slight confusion, then pushes his shovel into your hands. He thanks you profusely and runs back to camp. Trina nods in approval.
That was a good deed.
There are 2 corpses wrapped in linens before you. Their graves have been dug, but they still need to be filled in. Examine the corpses. The corpses are a man and a woman. Perhaps they were once husband and wife, man and wife. They look well fed, and there is no apparent cause of death. Drina looks stoically at the pair.
They are with the Emperors now, though I wonder what killed them.
Should we check, or just bury him?
Let's investigate the corpses.
Yeah, she's
Should
got
be
the best
Drina,
feeling.
yeah.
Beat it. As you look the corpses over, you notice that their abdomens seem distended beyond that of a simple corpse gas. You apprehensively poke at the swelling, and to your horror, the mass begins to squirm and shift. Hastily bury the corpses or cut the corpses open.
Bury him, bury him, bury him!
Alright.
No, 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 no!
Well, which is it? Bury him?
Yeah, bury him.
You place the corpses in their graves and quickly fill them in. It is hard work, and the rugged wilderness around you loom threateningly. As you finish work, Drina stands above you chanting. Finish the work, or say something.
Your words offer comfort to the living and dead both.
Okay. Drina smiles slightly.
So many have died the last days without proper burial or receiving the rites of supplication. This offers me some small peace of mind.
Finish the work in silence.
Supplication? What does that mean? I'm trying to use the root to figure out what it is, but I might just have to Google that one.
The only other word I'm thinking of is sepulcher, which is different. Like calming ritual, something like that. You wipe the grime from your face as you finish the grim task. Sadly, you suspect these are far from the last graves that will be made for the poor refugees of Horan before this is over. What's the definition?
To plead humbly.
Ah.
I guess I get it. Not really.
That's a lot of graves. Hey, flowers. Nope. Yeah.
So we need to talk to the dad.
Yes. Ooh, laughter cap. I needed that. I need it for my potion make. Actually, we need to take a nap.
You need to take a nap.
I need to take a nap. On off, on off. I can't. The sun. It's bouncing off the ground. I can't see. I'll get to the bed and do the sleepy activities. Ow. No extra training from Dawn, but maybe we can get some entertainment from Trina. Alright, let's get some fish stew.
Get your fish stew.
That'll work. Begin
Fish
rest.
stew for me and you.
Too heavily wounded to work.
Well, looks like everybody else did some stuff while you napped.
I had to heal. It was dangerous for me.
Good dog.
I pet the dog for comfort. Oh, right. Talk to the father.
Bark, bark.
Who is there? Here. A balding man with a hard, wrinkled face. The texture of old leather stands leaning against the wall of the farmhouse. He's thoughtfully chewing a straw as he dejectedly surveys the muddy chaos that was once his well-kept farm. The man mutters something under his breath and spits as a group of refugees pass. As he notices you lingering, he fixes you with a bitter frown. What do you want? More leeches come to bleed me? Is this your farm? He scoffs. If you can still call it that. It's ruined. All my crops are trampled and my goats are gone. We're going to starve next year thanks to this catastrophe. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. He scoffs and turns his back to you. Wait, I have some questions. The man's eyes narrow and you can see his jaw muscles tensing. About your animals, what of them? I found them up in the glen. The man's eyes narrow. He begins to whittle away at a stick and won't look directly at you. It's clear he knows what you're talking about. Is that so?
Your boy is begging to come home.
Your boy is begging to come home. Begging? The boy's soft. If he wants to come home, he needs to prove himself. I'm doing this for his own good.
How so?
The farmer's eyes flare with rage and defiance. Oof.
Okay, we've got diplomacy. The people of this camp need the food. Perhaps you can get a fair price from the Chamberlain.
18? I think I have a diplomacy of 5.
The animals will die in the mountains. It's better to slaughter them now than to put the meat to good use. I feel like I have survival. I might be able to convince him.
You have survival? Are you sure?
Yeah, because I'm the one who keeps bringing back the rations. I mean, you
remember,
can check
we're rolling 2d6s, so the highest you can get is a 12, which means we need to have someone with at least a survival of 2 to even have a chance, a very low chance. And with diplomacy, we'd have to have 6. So I'm not doing diplomacy because I think my diplomacy is like 5 or 6. So
Okay.
I guess we'll go with survival because we have a better chance. You'd have to roll an 8 or higher. Yeah, okay. 8 or higher.
Okay.
That's a pretty good chance.
Oh, fingers crossed. Yes!
Ooh,
Success!
Yeah, 9. The man's grim mask gives way to deep sadness. You win. We're done for. Could you at least go help my boy and make sure they make it to camp safely? I will. Well, I think that went better than it could have. Still not a good situation. I'm expecting to find him dead when we get there.
I hope not. Uh-oh. Fell
Attack!
house. Get him! Oh, that's a lot of puppies. That's a lot of puppies right there.
Why are there so many puppies? Alright, let's hide me there. Let's put Karina here. And I think you've got some armor on, I hope, so we'll put you...
Yeah.
And we'll see where they go. Begin combat. I'll have her hide for now. Okay. What do we have here? Instill courage. Sure. Let's get some courage in our people.
Aww,
What do I got
the
here?
sound of courage.
Some magic here. Let's summon the Magmite. Sure, let's put one there. What do you have here? Oh, second wind. Cool. Hit once, tell twice. Critical hit. Ooh, critical backstab.
Very
Headshot.
nice.
Ow! Don't hit me. Let's go ahead.
Get a little MP back.
Spellburn Fire Warrior. Because that's what I be. And swing the fire.
Yeah!
Ah! Fire!
That was awesome.
Advance on it. The fire slime. Oh, yeah. Critical hit right here. Bam! Backstab.
Backstab.
Sorry, backstab, not critical hit.
That rolling could get to him. Do a little charge. He's bloodied.
Ooh. Oh.
Very
there's
nice
another
play.
one.
Very nice.
Does it- I guess let's finish it off with some sublime.
That's a
Kaboom.
nice way to spend your summer break, doing a little bit of writing, huh?
Yeah.
I always like to do, like, art projects in the summer.
Okay, we entered the Glen. It just auto-saved. Boy, I've brought back the Game Boy SP. Oh, the boy somehow looks even paler than he did last time you saw him. I don't know how much longer we can take it. We need to talk. The boy shivers from cold and exhaustion. Oh, what now? About the animals. Blah, blah, blah. I talked with your dad. We are to take the goats to camp.
Yep.
The young man shudders in relief. Dead emperors. I know of hidden trails. We'll be in the camp in no time. The goats start bleeding.
That's called
Bleating. Sorry,
Bleating.
not
Not
bleeding.
bleeding.
Bleating.
Yeah.
Oh, why not?
Oh, yeah, why not, Flame? I mean, I know it's just like one
Eh.
of the books turned into a game, but
Yeah, it should be interesting at least.
yeah,
Either way.
the pixel art looks cool.
That's, I guess, what I was interested in. Hopefully it's more like a point and click. At least that's what I'm hoping.
It-
But
that's
I like
what it
those.
looks like.
Yeah. Working as fast as you can, you get the ragged flock moving and set towards the camp. They're back.
Yay! The sheepies are back. Look how cute they are. I'm just glad that we saved the sun.
How many?
You know?
Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 now. There's suddenly more of them than before. Wait, who's this guy? Oh, the poor gravedigger. Okay. He seems to have made no attempts at removing some of the grime that covers him. No doubt he realizes he'll be back to work before long.
Ah, I see. I understand that. We actually watched the Five Nights at Freddy's movie again yesterday, and we're just like, you know, in the long run, the movie like had a lot of plot holes, and it wasn't super accurate to pre-existing lore. But you know what? Watching the animatronics do stuff was still fun.
The animatronics are good. The interpretation of the director or whoever was bad. And honestly, it only needs a very small amount of tweaking, and scene length would probably fix it or do wonders for it. But overall, like I still stand by, it was okay.
Next one will be better.
Most likely the next one will be better. A lot less random sleeping and dreaming in a location
Less
that has
Dream World, yeah.
that made no sense.
Uh,
There was a better way to do that could have just been... I don't know why they made the main character so obsessive over something that had nothing to do with the pizzeria. Kind of just... I don't know. There's no reason for the killer to randomly go outside of his disguised area of MO, which is using the pizzeria as a guise to...
Yeah, I heard that too, Flame,
Yeah.
that he's gonna be in the next one. I'm glad, because it was a bummer he wasn't in the first one. He's the king of Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah. Okay, so now they've got food. Now there's less goats suddenly. No. Okay, mouths to feed complete.
Let's see if the boy is with his mom now.
Okay.
Oh, cat leveled up. Nice.
Yes. I want... Okay, it's all the backstab damage has been increased. hidden deployment is kind of nice. Just okay. Okay, so that does do that. It doesn't. It's only for melee. I'd rather get the hidden deployment. So 3 skills in there. It goes. Save and good.
I definitely think the 2 of them.
Uncover the lore? You mean write the lore?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
There was no uncovering.
The 2 of them are definitely big players in the scene. That's for sure. I did like the Mad Pack cameo. Watching it again.
Oh yeah,
it was
yeah,
just
no,
like,
that was still fun.
Just like makes you smile, you know.
That's the only reason I'm kind of glad that there might not be quite as much Matt Pat, or a little less, is because there were too many games that were starting to come out that were relying on Matt Pat or people like him basically writing the lore for them, and they just kind of threw stuff out there and went, yeah, that sounds good, let's go with that.
Yeah, they made it more like, let's see what the theorists will make our game popular.
And I'm not saying all of them, I'm just saying it felt like there were more and more.
Specific games that were, like, intentionally doing it. It's like, maybe, you know,
honestly, I could even say about this
story.
one, because we finished this one, the ending definitely had that feeling like, oh, I'm supposed to make up some lore now, because I
don't know.
The ending was very weird. There's a lot of loose ends that just kind of get left.
Let's not get into it too much, because this is going to be our last time playing the game. I know we're not going to get to the end, so I don't want to spoil it for anyone who might pick up the game themselves.
But I'm just saying, as an example of ones that, even some that are really, really good, can sometimes have a writing where it's like, were you expecting someone else to pick it up and
who knows?
Make up some more lore? But anyway.
Ooh, yeah, I wonder that too, Flame. I'm excited.
Sits where you left him, grimly, blah, blah, blah. Okay.
We're back!
I want to talk about the... Oh. Regarding work. No, I did the one thing. Oh, okay.
Oh, I guess we have to do the medicine thing next.
Yeah, we'll do medicine then. That's fine. Does she have anything else I can buy?
She's the shopkeeper.
Yeah.
Arrows? Do we need arrows? Oh, you could use some leather armor. You said you needed some light armor.
I do need some. Yeah, give me. Let's buy that. Let's buy some of these. And buy some of these health potions. Because I don't have very many. Oh, I'm out of money. Or I'm running out of money now. Let's sell that. Fine dagger. No, we can sell that. Let's sell some brandy. Let's sell. Let's sell these rests. I guess I haven't read them yet, so. Oh yeah, I gotta keep that mug.
That's my mug. You can't sell it.
Alright, well, down to 40 gold now, but...
But now you have armor, which is really good.
I think so. It will help me stay a little safer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't mean to talk to that person, but whatever. Now then... Oh.
Alright, so we know that the witch lady lives somewhere... What? Was it east? I think
in
it's
the forest.
In our journal. Oh, it's in the forest. Okay.
I think the forest is up here.
Looks like forest.
Up here? Forest? Oh, it's this. Oh, I don't know what that is yet. Shrine.
Ah, it's a shrine.
Fell hogs have caught your scent. Attack!
Get them piggies!
Okay, so we got Rogue do it shooty. Meg attack me over here. And Drina did there. And go! Oh, right. Shoot that one. That was a lot of damage.
The pits are kind of tough, honestly.
Yeah, they can be. Here they come. save the magic. Oh.
Oh, hi, Auntie.
Hello.
Mwah. Thank you for the redeem. How are you doing?
Fire warrior, be me. Oh, I didn't cascade. Well, that wasn't good.
Oopsie.
Ah. Bring that one down. Make that one panic. Swing. Swing like your life depends on it. 'Cause it kinda does.
That's kind of what I do. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that, Antic.
Spellburn.
It's hard to go through the lonely seasons in your life.
I'd probably be fine. Just swing it.
Oh, it was a +3 from the charge. That was kind of cool.
Yeah. It's running away, so it's getting backstabbed now.
That's okay. That's okay.
Ah, I didn't finish that one off, huh? Ooh, nice. Critical hit.
Very nice.
Ha! Backstab the boar. Finish it.
We're actually making pretty quick work of these guys. That's good.
Well, we're taking some damage, not a lot of dodging, but... Step, step. Flaming fist.
The Fire Fist!
Ooh.
Leave it to Dawn to use the Flaming Fist. Very nice. Those piggies didn't stand a chance.
Beef!
Nice. Wait, we got beef from boars? Not pork?
They're mutated. I don't know. No, they're mutated cows.
They look like warthogs to me. That's not how meat works.
Are you veterinarian now? Did you go to veterinarian school lately?
No, but I do cook a lot, so.
Well, maybe they don't have a discerning name for the other types of meat.
Meats.
They just call it all beef. Beef is meat, maybe. I don't know. Inventory,
We're
drink.
doing okay, Antic.
Okay.
This week has started out pretty solid. Dawn didn't sleep super well, so,
Oh, my stomach woke me up.
Yeah.
I don't know why. So I was just taking it
grumbling at
easy
you.
today, as far as, like, staying near the bathroom, so to speak. Or eating less, I guess, would be another. Giant insects scurry towards you.
Spiders?
Attack! Oh.
Oh, they're like rhinoceros beetles.
Giant beetles. That's quite a few of them, actually. And they're all going
I don't
first.
remember fighting these in our other game.
Yeah, maybe we never had that encounter.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Moving back here, and then moving.
Oh, I actually did something really cool today. So, this morning I went down to our garden and I harvested a big bustle of peas. They were like probably as long as my thumb and as thick too. So it was like half of my basket was like peas, shelling peas, the little ones inside. And then the other half of my basket was blueberries because our very first blueberry harvest came today. So that was pretty cool. I harvested some carrots last week.
feel like I should summon.
Oh yeah, the slime. Magma slime.
Give us courage.
Oh.
Backstab, panic, inspire, and you missed. You had inspiration and you missed.
How could you miss? He was standing 2 feet in front of you.
Oh, did the slime take care of 2 of them? Like, whoa, what happened?
MVP slime. I appreciate this representation.
Ooh, this is a good opportunity. Spell burn. That was a bad roll, but
Oh, and then you could flaming fist
I
through
wanted
the
to.
slime. And then,
I didn't have enough time.
hi Nico, good to see you.
Welcome in.
You know, that's, honestly, that's what we, name a lot of our save files, is like Megadon. So, it wouldn't be too far off.
Okay, now I should be able to do the Searing Lash. I can't do it twice, but I can drink another potion. Nice. Hide. She'll finish off whoever tries to run.
There we go.
Yay!
Victory!
Ah, victory!
All right.
Cluster.
Well, that was kind of cool. We actually fought bugs that time.
Okay. We are good to continue romping through the forest. Is that it? Forest glade? Besides the buzzing of insects and croaking of toads, the forest is disconcertingly quiet. The foliage seems to thin slightly in this area, and to the northeast you can make out a faint wisp of smoke rising from a chimney. Northeast.
I love the pixel art for that particular screen. It's
Oh, yeah?
really pretty.
Must. Ooh, honey.
The bees!
The
I love
bees
little
tax.
bees. They're so cute.
What do we have around here? You see eyes.
Oh boy.
To your surprise, a young man crashes through the undergrowth ahead of you. His face is red and he's panting heavily as he spots you. Help! They took him! They took who? Madar! We were working at the lumber camp when they just burst out of the trees! Madar took a swing at them with his axe and told me to run. The boy breaks down and sobs. But I saw him take him and drag him into the forest.
My darsh,
What
Mr.
took your
Frodo.
father? I couldn't tell you because they kind of hid in the undergrowth, but they were large as hounds and all I saw was the gleam from their terrible eyes.
Oy, them terrible.
Please, you have to go look for him. He's all I got left since Ma died. I'll try. Camp's to the east of here. Just go past the big oak and then you'll eventually see our lean-to and campfire. Please hurry. Anything else of note in the area? Old Mother Catarak's cottage lies to the northeast. Has a great big tree growing through it so you can't miss it. Old lady's a bit strange, but she knows things. Potions and herbs and such. Might even have some to sell you.
She knows things.
Anything else? There's a bit of marshland north of the big oak. I stay out of there. There's lizards and such, and they say even a single bite is enough to kill you on account of the disease they carry in their mouths. Thanks.
Ooh,
I'll get going.
Lizards, fun.
Tombs bless you. When you find my dar, tell him I'll be waiting for him at home.
I don't
Voice
think
sits off in the woods.
I don't think I've ever seen any lore that refers to like father parental figure as Dar
Dar.
until we played this game. Like Chat, have you ever played or heard somebody refer to their dad as Dar? Like D-A-R?
Yeah, Darth Vader.
No! I'm your Dar. No! But yeah, like, I don't know. I've heard like Pa. I've heard like, you like Ava or like there's or like, you know, Poppy. I've never heard Dar before. I wonder if that's like just some dialect I'm not familiar
Dar.
with or if they made it up for the game.
I mean, there's Yarb. Oh, hey.
That's what I'm kind of thinking, Miko. Like, maybe like German or something? I have no idea. Nah, never Dar. Oh, so hi, Balfrost. Good to see you. Maybe that's what pirates call their dads. Arr, me Dar.
Dar.
Me Dar bucket port. Because that guy's like a woodcutter. And the little boy with the goats also referred to his father as Dar. And I was just like, that's weird. I've never heard that before.
Critical backstab.
Ooh, double whammy.
Oh, so nice.
So full of spice.
That slime just collapsed in on that. So nice.
We may not have a sixth party member, but that magma slime is really doing work.
Critical backstab. Advance. Shoot it. Woo! Yeah, same. Like that's a pretty good list of all the different father nicknames. Never heard Dar before. You're my darter.
I'm telling you, it must be what pirates say.
Uh-oh.
Oh, more bugs. Or lizards? Oh, there's a person!
What?
It's his Dar!
I don't know if that's true. But let's find out. Where's the person?
Right, see that snake?
This?
No,
This?
that.
I don't see it.
Well, the snake was like sleeping a second ago. It was easier to see the sprite. I mean, it could just be a body.
Ew, they spit!
Spit back at them. Assert dominance.
Swing hammer.
That's what I do.
Hammer!
Hammer! Pow hammer!
No.
Imagine walking up to a devilish poisonous snake and hitting it with a little squeaky hammer like... Wouldn't be very effective. Although, I bet the snake would be very confused.
Yes. Good. Now shoot this one. Oh!
Nice.
I can't get over there. Oh, no, I can get close.
I mean, you could just end your turn and let Roland finish it off. There you go.
Victory!
Victory,
I need that.
victory,
Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, I
victory.
need that level up. Thank you.
Oh, can you get fireball?
Bringing it back.
We're bringing it back.
Bring it! Fireball! Inferno, what's this? Fire Frenzy, let's see. Targets all allies on the battlefield. Adds condition Fortified Will and Lesser Frenzy, deals 1 to 4 fire damage. Or Inferno, targets all opponents and allies on the battlefield and deals a bunch of fire damage.
That's dumb. Why would you want to hit your own dudes?
I don't know. Aura of Fire Resistance, targets all allies in the aura target area.
I guess you'd have to get Aura of Resistance and then Inferno.
Yeah, which means I should probably get this.
What's Illumination?
Oh, it makes something illuminated.
So, just for light?
Target glows softly, emitting light. Yeah, like the magma slime I make does the same thing.
Huh.
So.
That seems silly. Like, well, I guess it's just because it's not for
Well,
combat.
this does a small amount of fire damage and then gives everyone multiple hits and
That sounds like the better spell to
more
get in this
willpower,
situation.
but I could also just get more Inferno, which just does damage.
I don't know. Inferno seems kind of risky.
Or I give Aura of Fire Resistance and I can...
Work up to Inferno?
Well, more like make everyone near me resistance to fire that's ally, and then burn more people.
Here is one of my favorite lines from Lord of the Rings. I love it because it's so impactful, and it's so true. Frodo tells Gandalf that he wishes he never had the One Ring to rule them all, and he wishes he had never gotten in that situation, and Gandalf replies and says, so
I know
do
this
all
one.
who live to see such times, but that is not for them to decide. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us.
Honestly, musical fan, that's one of my favorite lines too. As a kid, I remember like thinking when bad things happened, like that were out of my control, I would remember that Gandalf said that. Like that's it's funny that you bring that up because that line really stuck with me when I was a kid. Because when I was younger, our family had some financial trouble and we lost our house, and so like we didn't have anywhere to live for a little while. And I remember thinking about what Gandalf said, and I'm just like, some of those things in that movie really stick with you. There's some good messages in them.
I don't know if I should get Fire Resistance or
I say go with Fire Frenzy.
the one that is a buff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does damage and then buffs.
Yeah.
But it's still gonna hurt everyone with fire damage. Might be a little... I mean, that's gonna hurt 6 to 12. So 62s, and then plus my magical aptitude, which is something. I will get... I never got this before, so I'll get Inferno.
So you're gonna have to get the fire resistance one later.
No, I'll just get the Fire Resistance. Maybe I can find books with these.
Okay. The important thing is now we have Fireball.
Yeah.
That's what's really important.
Okay. 2 level ups. Yeah, see? Just a body. Nobody we knew.
Well, it's not as Dar.
I think I need these. And this. And this. And this. I'll just take the whole forest.
I'll take the flowers. I'll take the honey.
Yeah, you thought your character was a hoarder. I'll take the entire forest
Yeah.
and put it in my bag.
Mm-hmm.
How? You'll see.
I'm sure your Lord of the Rings fan friend has elaborated on that, musical fan, but it's true.
Ooh, danger ahead. We shall venture forth. Oh.
More bugs. that's just gonna stay in the background in the shadows, sniping stuff with her backstabs. So cool.
Fireball! Yay, we do fireball now! Just zap that one. Ooh, she's out of magic. Uh-oh, Roland has to go around. It's fine.
Aw, I missed.
Everybody miss now. I apologize.
Are you hitting us with fireball?
Just you.
I can take it.
Yeah, you can.
I can take it.
You got it. Yeah, hit him. There are times when I wish that people would take the responsibility around them and make life better because they do have control. There's already enough things that are out of our control, such as certain natural disasters, weather, just something accidental or just wear and tear sort of things, where it's not necessarily anybody's fault that, let's just say, a car wore out, or maybe a board in a deck broke, little things like that. But then there's things where it's like, oh, why did this happen? Well, because someone was negligent. We've already got enough troubles, why add to them?
Yeah. That's why we gotta try to work together when we can.
And not in like a take advantage of people kind of way. More like a just, I don't know, a simple example. Put your cart away.
Your shopping cart, yeah.
Like just...
Or don't set your truck on fire. What the heck?
What?
Flame? That sounds not good. I hope that everyone is safe though. Like...
Right, sometimes things like that could just be out of control as far as like nothing was forgotten. And other times someone's like, I didn't know how to do maintenance because I didn't want to learn because it's too hard to learn. It's like we already have enough problems with things being difficult. Take your little part of it and do your job. Take care of what you can take care of. So that way the things that are going to happen no matter what aren't the worst things, or not compounded with things you could have fixed.
Right, yeah.
Sort of the reason why I usually try to tackle things with the do it now mentality as much as I can.
Also, good to see you, Agostino Serafino.
And I think this game is a good example of that sometimes. And that's kind of why I do like the writings of like cosmic horrors and stuff. Because although sometimes it might seem impossible or inevitable, other times it just seems that way. And it's actually quite possible.
It's about, like, taking the little steps that you can where in the moments where you are before you get to the points that it's, like, things that are out of your control. Like, if you can't take care of the things around you, then how can you ever expect to take care of big things, you know?
And then, of course, when it comes to cosmic horrors, you gotta have something like God on your side. Like
yeah,
God.
It's true.
To fight against the other not so good things. That sometimes are metaphorical and other times are
Literal. Especially in the case of a cosmic horror. It's literally a literal representation of a uncomprehendable, like, fear sometimes, or
and other times
concept.
It's paranoia caused by people or fear of the unknown that causes people to react in ways that they probably shouldn't, but they do anyway. And it's about doing the good that you can while you can.
Agostino, this game is a new game, very reminiscent of older games like Ultima or Eye of the Beholder, the old Dungeons and Dragons games.
The SSI games.
But it came out rather
This year.
recently. Yeah, like this
Maybe a month. Let's just say a month ago, roughly.
Within the month, I think.
Yeah, within a month, I believe it's when this came out. And honestly, it came out around a time I was kind of wanting to play a game similar to this. That I have some of the older ones, but the problem is they don't have sound effects, or they have very rudimentary sound effects and not a lot of sound, like no music.
Yeah, just like computer sounds, because the computers they didn't have speakers back then. They just like had their own beeps and boops
Not really.
that they made.
They didn't have like music capabilities. Like MIDIs didn't exist yet, really. But the point being is that the they didn't quite have, how would I put it, soundtracks, and also the songs, or the not songs, the story, you might say, was
Roland's gonna get fireballed.
Don't!
You're gonna fireball literally all of us if you go there.
50-50.
You guys, you see chat, see what I have to deal with.
What you have to deal with. There's a cleric here. You'll be fine.
I'm just teasing you.
Anyway. It didn't have music. And also all the text is in books or PDFs now. So
Yeah.
you'll say, like, I want to talk to the barkeep about rumors, and it'll say, you over here in the message guide, page this, paragraph
I saw
blah.
Inside Out 2 Fridays ago, and there were kids in the movie theater who were talking almost constantly, and it wasn't just quiet talking, it was loud, but that's what I get for going to see a kid's movie.
I mean, I suppose.
No, that's inappropriate.
Yeah.
Even at a kid's movie, like, sometimes it's fun to go see a kid's movie and hear the little bit of banter, but it's usually like a reaction to something happening on screen.
That's different. If they're just like
talking at the
about
screen
nothing,
like they're at home,
yeah.
they need a little more outside
The
time.
parents shouldn't let them do that. But
Yeah, it's kind of disrespectful. Yeah, it's a kid's movie, but it's also a movie.
Mhm.
There's just a level of, I don't know.
See, that's when you take your kids to the drive-in, because
Yeah.
then it's outdoors, and they can be rambunctious.
No, then they're in the car, and
Yeah,
it doesn't
exactly.
matter if they're
if
yelling.
they talk through the whole movie, only you can hear it.
Only you. Yeah. And that's coming from people who decided to go to the drive-in because we had a puppy and you can't take dogs into the theaters. Unlike other people who'd go, service animal? It's like, no, it isn't.
No, Onyx was basically...
He was a little puppy and he couldn't sit
he
at
was
home.
within, like, we were counting his age in months, right? Back when he was that small. And we wanted to go see a movie. And so we actually drive like an hour and a half to get to this outdoor movie theater. But we could go with him and bring him with us. And so we had like this tiny little husky, and we went and saw the movie, and it was great because like he was just a little bundle of joy, and everyone was smiling at him and stuff.
Yeah. And he just slept while we watched the movie. So, yes, it is tragic how rare it was, and that's why we try to go to ours.
Drive-ins. Yeah, it was really cool. Like during COVID, our drive-in was like still open.
Actually, it got on the news because it's like, you want to go to the movies, you can go here, and it's
Yeah,
completely
it was
compliant.
actually on the news. It was like, oh, that's like, and after
Actually
that,
made them stay open longer throughout the
yeah,
year. Like,
they started staying open longer because they were getting more business, and so it's
it's
like,
also actually a pretty good place if you're going to go camping or you are camping.
Yeah.
Because they're only open on the weekend, so it's only Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. Usually we try to go like on a Friday night or a Saturday night.
Man, I want to go to the drive-in.
Yeah, but there just isn't a movie playing that we wanted to go see. We checked a few times, but
I gotta keep an eye out.
yeah. But like you got to go far enough away that the city lights or anything like that aren't on, and it's near closer to like campgrounds and mountain areas as far as one that we've gone to or go to.
Well, this one thing too, Musical Stan. Like a lot of drive-ins close in the winter, so it kind of depends. Like if they were closed because they could have been understaffed too. Because I know a lot of people during COVID, the daycares closed. And, like, the preschool's closed, so a lot of people had to stay home, like, if they were a two-income household, where, like, the mom or the dad, whoever was the breadwinner of the family, the other parent was at home with the kids, so they had to quit their jobs, because somebody had to be home with the kids kind of thing. So, like, I know
or they
that
had to work
it
from
might have
home
just
if they
been
were...
something like that, instead of just, like, you know, oh, why didn't they keep it open? It makes sense to have a drive-in outside. It could have been something like, somebody had to stay home with the kiddos kind of thing. I know that was a struggle for a lot of people, especially, well, where we live, they kept a lot of the restrictions for longer than probably necessary, but that's just a symptom of where we live. But it was definitely difficult for those people who had little ones.
Fireball.
Oh,
They're alerted. Because they're on fire.
It's like, oh boy, I'm on fire. It's like,
missed.
I'm in danger.
Ugh. Roland, if you're gonna miss, I mean, come on. If you're gonna
Oh,
miss...
come on, I missed too? What the heck?
Stop missing, you cowards. I need more. Okay.
Don't miss.
There.
Hey, Cat is always the one getting them kills with her backstabs. I don't know what we'd do without her.
I don't want to think about it. Yes, smashing charge. Smashing.
Smashing with my big hammer. Aw.
Ugh, Roland can't get there.
I think there's a spider webbed up
there
body in
is.
the way. It just, you look at the side of the wall and it just says Shelob was here.
Heh. Nice. Critical hit.
Hey!
Victory! Hey, Think Tank!
What's up? How you doing?
Yeah. Ooh, I could use that.
Aw, that's really sweet, Musical Fan. It's always nice to look back on those fond memories. Dawn and I used to go to the drive-in when we were teenagers, with like a bunch of friends.
And then they closed that one.
And then they closed that one.
Unfortunately.
So now we go to a different one. It's still really far away, but the old one we used to go to with friends was like
that was not nearly
very
as far.
central.
Yeah.
Like like everyone could meet up at it. Like all the towns were in a place where it was in the center of it. So
it was all equal distances from like the all
if
the
you lived over here,
cardinal
you lived
directions.
over there. Like we all like, hey, let's just meet at the drive-in, and like everybody would meet up. It was so much fun. Ah, the good old days. Oh no!
Yep, version control is always important. In fact, I at this point I'm not probably going to update Unity anymore because they don't give anything worthwhile for actual development.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff they're implementing is just like fluff. It's not actually applicable if you're making things. It's kind of dumb. I miss the old way that they did the cloud storage, because it was really easy to revert to your old project.
Yeah.
But now the way that it's done, it's cumbersome and unnecessary, and it requires you to like go to the browser and stuff. But anyway.
No, you have to like use a third-party thing too. It just it just wasn't good. It wasn't a good idea, unfortunately.
Well, at least you almost lost your progress. At least you didn't lose a think tank. That's the silver lining there. I was working on our swimsuit models, and I finished mine up today, but while I was working on it yesterday, I accidentally deleted my hair bow somehow, and so I was really thankful that I save in increments. So, like, I'll save, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then if I, like, accidentally do something, I can go back to an old model and pull it out and put it into the new one. So I didn't have to redo my hair bow. I kind of learned that when I was working on Bots and the Robo Friends, because, like, if I made a mistake, I could go back and not necessarily start from there, but find the thing that I was missing from there and pull it into my new project. It doesn't work as much with Unity, but it works better for, like, drawings. Yes, Onyx?
Wait, you've known each other since you were teenagers. That's actually pretty cute.
Yes, we have musical fans. Yep, exactly, Think
12 and 10.
Exactly. Yes, boy? Well, come here! Come here!
Oh.
Is there something you'd like to tell the chat? Yeah?
I guess we're fighting.
Uh-huh. Okay, and? Shake. Good boy. Give me your paw. Good
Wow, that spider
boy.
just ran away.
They're definitely good memories to look back on. I mean, not all of them were good, because, you know, teenagers are dumb sometimes, but I definitely still have some fond memories of being a teenager. For us specifically, it was like not necessarily date nights. It was just like we all hung out as a group of friends with like all of our friends at the time, because Dawn and I didn't start dating until I was 18. So I guess that's technically teenager, but like not
Yeah.
teenager, you know.
No, we just were hanging out.
Yeah, because we all were just like in the same friend group. Tale us all this time. Looks like Drina should just chill and let the others take care of that last spider. Oh, hi, Dragonkin. Still, you sneak in there. How you doing?
Oh, I'm getting that weird problem I get sometimes where it doesn't let me pick a new target for an archer.
It's okay, Antic. We don't mind if you talk about that kind of stuff. Sometimes it's good to just have somebody who'll listen, you know? We are doing pretty darn good. Onyx slept through a whole night last night, and I could not be happier. Unfortunately, Dawn did not. So, after Onyx has been, like, dealing with the summer creeping up on us, it's been, like, sometimes it's hard for him to sleep through a whole night because he gets dehydrated. But, hey, man. I hope that for you too, Antic. Oh, I saw somebody, I think it was Flame, like, offer the suggestion to do the, like, kiddie pool full of ice thing for Onyx. Might have been Flame. I don't know. I can't remember. Someone on the Discord. And we've never done a kiddie pool full of ice, but he does like the kiddie pools. Unfortunately, he likes to poke holes in the kiddie pool. So, we have a kiddie pool with a bunch of holes, because he likes to dig at the water, and so he'd just be like, and put holes in it, and then, of course, it doesn't hold any water at that point. So, it's kind of a sticky situation with the kiddie pools. He's kind of a menace. But you guys already know that.
I think we're defending while the slime and the spider do battle.
Yeah, I agree, Dragon. That's some good words of wisdom.
Come on, fire slime, you got it.
It do be like that sometimes.
Thank you for the lurk. We appreciate. We appreciate people hanging out, coming in, stopping by, dropping trauma within reason, and
bringing snacks,
bringing
whatever.
snacks.
Dropping a cookie redeem. Yeah, did I say your favorite word? Did I say your favorite word, Big Chungo? I should get some popsicles and give him popsicles for cookie redeems. How should I do that? I had them in the fridge yesterday, and they actually kept for a while before they started to get melty.
I don't want you to forget him, and then we have a big mush pile again.
That would be bad. I'll give you some after the stream. How about that, big boy?
Just waiting for the spider to break through.
Literally, everyone is defending, while the slime and the spider duke it out. I guess this kind of puts into perspective just how hard, or not very hard, that slime hits. Defending, defending, defending.
I just need it to, like, stop living now.
Yup. Indeed. Although in this one, I'm not playing the cleric. I'm playing the smashy smashy hammer lady. Hi, Red Wolf! Our evening is going very well.
Hello.
It's not too hot today, so it's very nice.
Yes.
Oh, Lorne!
Nice.
Yeah! How are you doing? Have you been enjoying it?
There.
You love it. That's awesome. We actually beat our playthrough that we were doing off stream. And we've actually done a couple of things different this stream, so... We did! Our, the blonde in the second row is me. They are our first mercenary.
Hey, you leveled up.
It's me, I leveled up. Speaking of. Hey, Schnitzel! Good to see you! This game is a retro-style point-and-click kind of game. Or not point-and-click. I literally went into unusual findings. Don, will you explain this game for Schnitzel real quick?
I mean, what Lauren said is pretty close.
CRPG was like... Yes, accurate. But yeah, it's very reminiscent of like Ultima and the old like Dungeons and Dragons games. You know, Lauren, we got really lucky because the first class we made for our like MC was the officer.
Yep, that worked out really well for...
And it worked out super well. I deserve that. I deserve that.
So what game were you talking about?
Unusual findings.
Oh, that's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. That's guys' night.
Oh yeah, this thing.
Oh hey, we found Shelob.
Great.
The Bigum Spider.
Oh boy. Oh, and I go right after the spider? Lovely.
I'm glad you guys love that emote. I think it was Miko who said when we were doing the brainstorm for new emotes that they don't see a lot of facepalm emotes. And I was like, alright, we're doing this, because Dawn facepalm is so on brand. I do plenty of things worth facepalming.
Alright. Let's just get the spell burn out of the way, get more MP, because I gotta summon the big boy.
Ah, thinking a hospitaler like Drina.
Gotta get those backstabs, because it's not immune. Oh, please, more of that.
That's a pretty good one too, though, Schnitzel. The little dancing dude. But yeah, this time around, Dawn's playing a battle mage because we wanted to battle, but we also wanted to fireball.
Mainly the fireballs. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, critical backstab, and the big spider's already down.
Yes.
Oh, he's poisoned.
Good.
He'll be fine. He's decided that he can take it.
You guys can troll me all you want. Just don't bring up those shovels and spades. I'm just kidding. Alright, if you say so. Musical.
Ooh, nice cleave.
It's true. Cthulhu ain't got nothing on my debate on what is a shovel and spade. It's utter madness, I tell you. Don't tell Diggy, though. He'd be like, what?
Alright, take care.
Thanks for popping in, Lorne. I hope you have good luck with picking a class.
I should probably have him drink a potion. There you go, all better. Smash with the hammer! Took the spider and you smashed him with a hammer. Are you proud of yourself?
I'm very proud of myself.
Moonstone.
We got a cocoon. Oh no, we're looking
Empty.
at it. Ooh, what is
Plumed
that?
hat of thievery.
Masterwork plumed hat of thievery. That sounds like a cat item.
Yeah.
We may have an answer for you, Red Wolf.
What's that? Yay.
Oh dear god, they're fighting slimes. Meg is killing her own kind. Dear god, no.
No.
No, Dollar Bill! The slime was on our side, don't worry.
You recoil in shock as the cocoon shifts under your hands. Whatever is inside is still alive. As you stand there dumbstruck, you can hear faint moaning. Cut open the cocoon. You carefully cut open the cocoon, and a large man stumbles out, no doubt shaken and disoriented from the ordeal. The poor fellow looks at you with wide eyes. What? Who?
It's the
Something
door!
work for you. Dar. Recollection creeps back into the man's eyes. So Lon's alive. He made it. Oh, thank the Golden. And you risked your own life to save me. How can I ever repay you?
No reward is necessary.
Okay, I was about to get worried there, woo-wee.
Woo!
In that case, you have my eternal gratitude. I'll make my way.
We don't need no reward. He don't got anything anyways.
You don't know that.
Okay, so, Red Wolf asked...
Okay, yeah.
Red Wolf asked if you had any animal, and it doesn't have to be a real animal, but if you had any animal to make it as a pet, what kind of animal would you have? Chat, why don't you guys answer this question too? This could be fun.
Dragon.
Ooh, a dragon? Like a baby dragon?
Yeah, probably.
Ooh.
It'll get bigger. Or like a pseudo dragon.
Now that we have taken magical monsters into consideration,
or maybe like something that is like.
Because like I already have the best pets in the world.
Oh man, Sphinx.
Oh,
Lots
like
of
a
riddles
little
and treasures.
sphinx.
Could
A
be
dragon
fun.
kind of is the same way, like
Yeah.
like having a little dragon child, like a sphinx, like a little baby cat that's a sphinx, and he's like always asking you riddles. That'd be.
Oh, I know
adorable.
there are lots of dragons. I don't know.
Well, there's the fairy dragons.
I
which
was
are
probably
really
thinking of the
pretty.
pseudo dragon, which is basically like a smaller red dragon that it's like that's its size.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a good one,
The phoenix might
Valfrost.
be the- yeah.
That's a good one.
I was trying to think of what or which dragon might be that way, or the phoenix. Yeah, that would be a good one.
I think I would choose a Moogle.
Meg turned on her own kind, so now I don't know how much we can trust her, lol.
You guys are silly. I would choose a Moogle. I would have a Moogle for sure. Like from Final Fantasy. Yeah. You guys know what a Moogle is, right? It's the little like bat fuzzy teddy bear creature with the
Final Fantasy.
puffball and the wings.
I was trying to think of one of those creatures that's like you and it can live as long as you want, sort of thing.
Yeah. Or a chocobo. Or a chocobo. That would be amazing. Like, they're just like big chickens. I love chickens, you guys.
Uh-huh. We'll just let this one go how it may.
Excadrill from Pokemon? Yeah. Having a Pokemon pet would be cool too. That's kind of like having a Moogle. Also, Dodd, I think Dollar Bill is licking you right now. Like, what's going
Oh,
on
I don't
with
know.
those emotes?
Probably dragon girls, for all I know.
I hope they're dragon girls. You got this.
You do?
I mean,
You're okay with this?
well, I mean, if they're gonna be licking you, at least they could be cool monster
It's like
girls.
pets.
Yeah.
Cascade.
Yeah, there's Moogles in Kingdom Hearts as well, Musical Fan.
Oh, yeah, there are.
The Moogles that are in Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles are my favorite because they're basically like a puffball with a head. And they have a pom-pom that's like as big as their body. They're so cute. And the best... Licking Ubu! Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good one too. What was I gonna say? Oh, so, but if I had a Moogle, I'd name him Mog. Because Mog the Moogle is one of the characters in Final Fantasy 9. He's very cute.
Huh.
There's also a lot of Moogles in Final Fantasy named Mog. What would you name your dragon? I'll feed our actual pet while you think of a name for our dragon. Or your dragon, rather.
I don't know,
Hey,
either
buddy. Look at this face right now.
Vincent or Gothmog.
Oh, Gothmog. He shoot fireballs.
Yeah, if it's like a petite red dragon.
Yeah. Can you give this
I
one
don't want I don't want the fairy dragon. I want like the pseudo dragon. Because you can actually get pets as those if you're
If you're a
DM's
sorcerer.
No, if you're a ranger and your DM's cool enough. At least in 3rd edition.
There's a lot of things you can do if your DM's cool enough.
Yeah. It also depends on the group because it's like, are you going to abuse the ability that I give
Oh,
you?
thank
or are
you,
gonna have fun with it?
Schnitzel, for the hydrate.
I don't.
I actually just finished off my drink, so I'm gonna get another one. Alright, well, Clyde, you were fine. He's like, I don't like it when you reach over me to get to the fridge.
Oh, is this the house?
Oh, yeah! It's got the big tree. Come here, Meow Meow. You can come up now. Gothmog. Here, I'll type it in. Actually, the name Gothmog is from an old dungeon crawler game where at the beginning of the game you pick heroes that are all on these like the
They're like
walls
it's like
as
their graves or
portraits.
their pictures, yeah.
Yeah, and then you bring you summon them back from the dead to go through the dungeon with you. What is that one called?
I think it's like Dungeon Master or something like that.
Yeah, that's what it is, Dungeon Master. And one of the heroes that you reanimate or call to help you is named Gothmog. And after we played that game,
he's like a wizard in
he was
an
like
all
a
black,
dark sorcerer where he's got a
all
hood.
black robe with 2 red glowing eyes, and then really good at magic.
And so like whenever we make a sorcerer who's just like dark magic fire, like
Or
black
just like
mage
a mastery
kind
of
thing,
magics.
we name him Gothmog because of that game. Because it was.
But
just
I guess
like,
I could also go with Gothsmog.
Gothsmog because he's a dragon.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, that's a good idea. Like this, like Gothsmog, because that's how you spell.
Sure.
That's how Smaug's name is in Lord of the Rings. Okay. Anyways,
An old woman sits beside a crib, her silver hair loose and tangled around her shoulders. She hums to herself as she rocks the crib back and forth, a smile tugging at her withered lips. The cottage is dimly lit, and the room is filled with various dried plants. The air is heavy with the scents of lavender, thyme, and the unmistakable tint of rot.
ooh, gross. We did. We were talking about Smaug, musical fan.
Let's see. Let me see if she has something to trade first.
Oh, just like inventory.
I think I already have that one. Oh, meat skewers.
Thank you, Red Wolf. That was fun. That was a fun little brainstorm.
I don't understand. Sorry, I'm just looking at inventory items and remembering parts of the game that just doesn't make sense to me. Oh well.
Oh.
Huh?
Clyde.
Oh.
Hi, Meow Meow.
I need
So,
money.
I'll tell you guys this. When we leave the house for a long time, we put Onyx in his crate. And it's been hot, so we have his crate downstairs in the office where it's cool. And funnily
It's a big crate.
enough,
Like,
it's big enough for a big Siberian Husky, right? And it's funny because the cat likes to go lay in the crate. So there's this gigantic crate for a big'em dog, and inside is just a little orange nugget. And he's happy in there. It's just really funny to look over and see this cat in a crate.
Yeah.
It's very distracting. I'm gonna share a picture on the Discord.
I don't know why he does it.
I don't know why he does it. It's just really silly. But like, he's fine in there.
I'm
the
safe
door's
with these
just
walls around me.
Yeah, it's like he likes the security of the fact that the dogs can't bug him. But it's Onyx's crate, so it's just silly. I'm gonna share it in pets.
Like, it's big enough for him to walk around in and, like, switch sides. Like, he has to put his head down slightly if he's standing. Like, he can't stand completely upright, but, like, he could sit in it and stuff. So
Onyx,
it's not like,
yeah.
But, like, Clyde, it's like, oh, wow, look at this high ceiling. Oh, it's roomy in here, you know?
It's like a penthouse.
All right.
Anywho, let's get back to
Are
the
you
video.
Mother Katak? The woman looks up at you with ancient gray eyes.
That I am indeed. What can I do for you, child?
A strange coo escapes the crib. It sounds off. You try to peer inside, but the old woman shifts, obscuring your view. I'll tell her about the camp. As you explain the situation, the woman absent-mindedly rocks the cradle by her side. She chuckles softly.
So the fine folk of Horin have a bit of a bellyache, and they thought, who better to save us than the kindly old Katak?
It was Hannah who sent me here. Her boy is sick as well.
Little Alan? Oh, he's such a lovely little boy. Almost like my little piglet here.
She pats the crib. The strange piping sound coming from it sounds nothing like a child.
I'll help you, of course. No need to fret.
The old woman says with a chuckle.
Getting rid of your tummy ache takes old magic. Magic from the earth.
Are we ignoring what's in the crib this time?
Okay, chat, do you guys want us to look in the crib?
If you do, we'll come back to it. Because I need the medicine first.
Because whatever is in there is
Well,
obviously not a
actually, you know what? We'll let them decide.
Yeah, we'll let you guys... Do you guys want to look in the crib? Because it could make her mad.
1 for 1 or 2 for 2. Off you go and let me know.
Yeah, type a 1 in the chat if we should just ignore it. Because it could make her mad.
I mean, literally, it's 1
and a
or 2
if we should look at what's in the crib.
These two things down here are our choices.
In the meantime, I'm going to get this very hot husky off of my feet.
Alright, 1 for 2.
And stretch.
Mmm.
What's in the crib? Looks like Dawn needs a soda too.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like we're getting 2s.
Looking like it. It'll be interesting. 'Cause I think I neglected it last time.
Twitter no polygons.
Alright, I guess that'll be enough of a consensus.
Here, Dawn. Can you hand me Gengar?
Okay.
The Gengar pillow? And
Yeah,
then
sure.
reset me. I'm just trying to get comfy.
Alright, well thank you to those who were brave enough to
vote.
It looks like the 2s have it, so...
Okay, I'm done fidgeting.
What's in the crib?
You can reset me, please.
Oh.
Thank you.
I
I know, you gotta hit buttons.
Okay, what's in the crib? The old woman either can't or won't hear you. She rattles on, unfazed.
What? Find me the unmoored of a scaled one. They dwell not far from here, north of the great oak and past the fetid pools. But beware, the scaled ones are fierce and guard their unborn well.
The old woman chuckles. Fine, I suppose I'll do my best.
We'll pressure her more after we get back.
Oh, we are? Okay.
Yes, because they said 2. We'll ask again.
All
She
right.
completely ignored us.
Hi, Var.
Hi, Varcon! I like that emote. It's like Mandalorian.
Let's see here. I need to go to... Oh, hello. I found trouble. Right
Lead
here,
the way.
in River City. Roland, you can do it. Yeah, sure. Where's our thief? Yeah, sit back there, little thief.
We got bugs.
Bugs.
We got bugs. They're multiplying. And we're losing control.
Nah, I'll just hit it. Nice. Ooh. Got it. Come on, impress me. I'm standing right next to you.
Hey, look at that. I was showing off.
I'll have it finish off this one because I really don't want to get... Oh, no, it's pretty weak. It'll be fine.
Backstab.
Urgh. Like a
thwomp.
thwomp, yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
Did you try too hard?
I guess so.
I
A burp
missed.
escaped instead.
There you go. You did good. Oh, she missed. Just defend. Oh, nice, a critical hit. That's what we like to see. Critical hits, they're good for me. I'm not gonna be able to get up there in time, so let's get me some more MP at the cost of my health. Oh, that was some good cleaving.
That's some good cleaves.
That's good. There's a horse. A dead horse. The bloated corpse has begun to fester, and fat flies buzz over it. I don't know why he felt the need to call them fat, but...
I guess they be neat and good.
Okay. Wait.
We need to find the lizards.
Yeah. Did I miss them?
Well, they're in the marsh.
Right. Did I miss the marsh?
I think the marsh was to the south.
Okay. Weird. I could have... I thought I found the marsh, like the wooden area.
Yeah, to the east.
Is it this way?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, this one's kind of like the tabletop.
It's actually a lot like Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 and stuff. But like what do we call, like a D-make?
D-make, yeah.
Where it's sprite based instead.
Yeah.
Not quite as many choices, but
Mm-hmm.
still interesting to
The
make.
combat is similar in the way that you like move your guys into combat.
Well,
and
like
stuff
it
like
took me a while to realize that the dots over here was like the red dots at the top were like your attacks.
Yeah.
And the yellow were your movement, and you can spend one of your attack actions to move, and certain spells or skills or drinking potions take movement points or whatever. Things like that took me a little while
Not
to
quite
understand.
action and bonus action, but
Right. It's a little more free. A little more like old Fallout with action points as
yeah,
dots.
I guess so. Fallout 1, Fallout Tactics.
But takes a little getting used to understand what's what. Or like what is a...
Oh, that's a trail of blood.
Attack!
Lizards! We found them!
Oh, it's a lizard. Okay, we'll send you...
That is correct, Schnitzel.
Yes.
It's kind of hard to see behind the chat, but
Any
Don,
of the- okay.
if you lean that way... No, the other way.
All of the... Here. All the dots that are red are enemies. All the dots that are green I control. And any dots that are blue means that they're on my side, but I don't control them.
Yeah.
Like
Which,
summons or
the
stuff.
slime, when he summons the slime...
Yeah, the slime has a mind of its own, but it's on our side, so it does its best to just engage at targets.
Yeah. We were kind of covered up, so we just scooched for a minute.
Like, I've leveled up my thief rogue character here so that she always hides. She starts hidden at the start of combat, so I can get automatic backstabs. So in this game, backstab only triggers if there is a character either
Flanking.
fleeing or in some kind of vulnerable state, like a debuff, or they're flanked.
Yeah.
I'll put my mage here, because I actually can melee begin combat. And then they got a cleric here who do stuff too. Which, I think that one's actually not awake yet, so I'll have her
Yeah, he napping.
defend. Ooh, I guess I'm coming over here. Might not be smart, but Give me the fire warrior. Yes. I missed. Well, that could have gone better. Shoot it! Ooh, 35 damage. Now it's alerted.
He heard the bone-curdling death of his buddy. He was like,
Get him!
"Oh!" Gosh, wouldn't that be, like...
You missed.
Wouldn't that be terrifying to wake up and just be like, your friend was dead?
I mean, I suppose. If you weren't expecting it. Oh, they were eating something.
Yeah, I like the combat music in this game, Barkon.
Give myself a little bit of extra MP with the spell burn ability, and you know what? I think we're doing it.
It's a good sign when a game has battle music that you don't mind listening to, like, for a really long time, because a fight takes a really long time.
Oh, she just missed.
I need to find like a mocap of that dance so I can like
Which one?
this one. It's just really cute.
Oh. See if I can get the cleric to
I like the one that
Get
I've
around
seen
it.
going around, because I don't know a lot about like K-pop and stuff, so I don't know if it's a VTuber dance or a K-pop dance, but like there's one where they go back and forth and then they pop their hip out a little bit, and that one's really cute too, and then it like goes to the next person and they do it.
Backstab. I thought about buying the soundtrack for this game, so that I could use it for the other D&D ones, so maybe we play those with this music as the background.
Yeah.
A disgusting pile of thorns.
I don't know how else to
rotting meat
explain it.
litters the floor. Despite the rancid smell assaulting your senses, it appears the two lizards were greedily gorging themselves on it. It's the other horse.
Ew.
Ooh, lore.
Oh
I have
yes,
lore.
Dawn has all the lore.
I'm smart. Judging by the number of tracks and quantity of broken bones, a large number of these creatures seem to use this area as a communal feeding ground. You've heard that reptiles like these tend to feed large quantities when food is readily available before waddling off to sleep for days afterwards. Perhaps
Me
this
too,
can
though.
be used to your advantage. The lingering stench also gives you the impression that the particular species has a preference for rotted flesh.
I prefer coffee and sweets.
Let's have a sneak. Going stealth. Oop. It appears that there are things that are aware of us here, so let's just start fighting.
More lizards.
Okay, so Meg then Cat. Which ones are alerted? Not alerted.
I don't think any of them are awake yet, because you initiated combat.
No, okay, so one of them, which one's going first? So that one's gonna wake up. So I'll put you right here so you can charge it.
Just put me right in the middle
And then we'll
of
put the archer.
mayhem.
Oh, nope, you go there. Put the archer here, or the thief, rogue, whatever. Cleric. There. Yeah, I could probably get off a pretty good fireball. Yeah, okay. Begin. Take step forward. Attack.
Hey, Knight, how
Shoot
you
that one,
doing?
backstab.
How you doing?
That didn't kill it. Cleric step forward. Attack this one. That one's now alerted. Roland, get in there. Smash. Go ahead and get a little more magic, and let's fireball the 2. Didn't get a cascade, that's unfortunate. Please finish one off. Good, 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 good. Oh, that's not good. That's injury coming. Yeah, okay, 2 piercing. That's not so bad. Woo!
You feeling
Flaming
kind
sword.
of mad?
I missed.
Ah.
That's not good.
Well, hopefully tuning in will brighten your evening up a little bit, Knight.
Yes, it is.
The Game Grotto.
You know what? Let's just. You know what? The rogue and I'll just start stabbing this one. We'll just miss together. Ugh. Hey, hey, hey! You running away? No, you're the one that approached us. Oh!
That was a good critical hit. Hey, you got a crit. I got a crit. We all
Everyone
got
crit.
crits. Now that's how you battle some lizards right there.
All right, cleric healed me because I'm using my health as MP.
Cleric, heal me.
Cleric, I require healing. Cleric, thine injuries require attention.
I'm sorry to hear that, Knight. Even if you aren't close to
Oh.
somebody, that's always hard to experience.
Yeah.
Understandable feeling for sure.
Is this the temperature is noticeably higher in this chamber. Strange nest-like structures cover the ground, and in each of them lies a clutch of large yellowish eggs. I think I can get the... Oh, no. Go back to sneaking. Take eggs. Sneak away. Yay!
Oh wow, we got away scot-free. Look at that.
I mean, do we need all the XP? Do we want to fight them all? I don't want to fight them all. Let's just leave. Stealth off.
Big hugs for
We
night.
did it.
Amen.
Alright. Now, I believe we were told to check the crib.
Yup.
So for those of you who've jumped in now, before we left to do that mission of getting the eggs from the lizards, we were tasked to do that by this old lady who says that she could make us a healing draft with old techniques to cure whatever's festering in
ailing
people's
the
stomachs.
people at the refugee camp. Oh, that's a silver lining for sure, Knight.
The crone hums to herself as she gently rocks the crib back and forth.
I have the eggs.
Want to trade?
That's such a good answer. I have the eggs.
I need... How much does she want for these? I'll take your entire stock.
The mushrooms?
Of that particular mushroom, yes. No, I don't need that one. No, no. Wait. Yes, this one. Give me your entire stock. Oh, who raided?
Oh my goodness!
Who's incoming in?
It's a cheesy raid!
Welcome in.
Hi, Cheesy!
I still have some of those, so I'm good on that. Okay, cool. Well, you're
Welcome,
just in time for
raiders.
creepy moments. Let's do a save.
Yeah, let's do a save and say hello to everyone before we get into the dialogue. Hi, Cheesy Lady! Guys, if you don't already follow Cheesy, you should totally drop a follow, especially if you like Mario Kart and funny people, because everyone who hangs out with Cheesy is like super hilarious.
Yes.
Hi guys, hello Raiders, we're so happy to have you.
If you are new to the stream, here's our introduction. I am Dawn the Robot.
And I am Meg the Slime.
We are VTubers, married couple, and game developers. We make games and play them here in the Game Grotto. And I've stolen all of Meg's talking because usually she does that, and I got to do it this time.
Honestly,
Yay!
you caught me off guard, but I'm rolling with it. We're very happy to have you guys. Always a pleasure.
Yes,
Raiders, always a pleasure.
I think I need to pick up this soundtrack so that way we can play all of the older ones that are like this, that are even older, and we'll just use this music for background.
Yeah, this soundtrack is really good, Genchovies. Like, it's really good. Especially the battle music. It's great for, like, that background. You don't get bored of it. That's the good thing.
And I think it'd be appropriate.
All right, we'll keep you guys guessing. Maybe he'll do it more often. We'll see.
But maybe if you like us playing this, then maybe we'll do more of these, because you got to make characters, and maybe we'll play through some of the old ones, because you actually get to bring your party forward in between the games and adventures if you keep leveling them
up. There
up.
was someone who mentioned reminiscent of a old dungeon crawler, and I'm gonna have to watch the VOD to catch it because I missed it in the chat. I don't remember who said it earlier. If you said, have you played X, and you're hearing me say this, say it again, because I don't know who you were or what you said, but we love old dungeon crawlers, and I don't remember who or what it was, and I want to know. You know what I mean. What I mean, Think Tank.
No, this actually came out a few months ago.
It's funny. Hi, Cheesy.
Hello.
Glad you could come.
Skald.
Glad you could join us.
I don't know why it's called Skald. I think it might have been another adventure or something else, but anyway. Alright. Let's get into this one is a little more Lovecraftian, but the other ones,
got like a spooky.
The other ones we have are based off of AD&D, and Meg would have to read more, so I'd have to get a PDF on our other little stream computer.
Well, yeah, we would just pull it up on the other side, so yeah.
There was something I had the same feeling when I first saw it. The whole thing, basically the whole reason I picked it up was, I've said a few times, was because I wanted to play some of those old games that I had, but I didn't want to deal with the music. So I ended up picking this one up because it's actually plays a lot like those old ones, like the perspective and the combat and everything is like
the
almost
sprites
identical
and stuff.
The only difference being, I think in the old ones diagonal was okay, so you'd use the number pad for the 8 directional movement in that game. But anywho, they don't have music like this.
Oh, don't worry, Schnitzel. Don't worry, we're gonna look in the crib again. We'll see what happens.
All right.
All right.
I have
the eggs. Oh, look at these beautiful eggs.
The crone strokes gently.
They will do fine. My concoction is nearly ready. Oh, it was Think Tank. I don't think you guys saw my message. Yes, this is what I was talking about.
Legend
earlier
of
about
Grimlock.
the Legend
I
of
don't think so.
Grimrock. No, we haven't. And now I'm gonna look it up because I
Okay.
love old dungeon crawlers.
She cracks the large eggs open and dumps the squirming contents into her cauldron. Steam begins to rise and the
okay,
mixture
Think Tank. I just
changes
didn't wanna
colors
miss
to a
it.
deep crimson. The old woman decants the mixture into a glass bottle.
This will do. Soak bread in a thimble of this, and it will purge your guts of any foulness.
She hands you the bottle, and before slumping heavily down in her chair, suddenly, the previously animated woman looks exhausted. The crib rocks slightly as a low growl escapes it. What's in the crib? The old woman smiles.
Why, my wonderful little greedy piglet. Can you believe I found him in the woods just a few days ago? Poor baby was starved.
You found him in the woods?
It's a blessing from the emperors themselves. Now I really am a mother, just like all the women I've helped.
An inhuman scream escapes the crib. The blanket bulges as if something much larger
She's
than a
a
baby
crib.
is moving around. Are we looking in the crib, or are we leaving?
Look in the crib.
Oh yeah, the vibes fit. It's closer to cosmic horror, because they're not using any of the, like,
Yeah, it's
standard
not.
ones.
It's not specifically Lovecraftian horror. It's
It's
more
a cosmic,
horror,
yeah. But it's like,
We
All
won't
right.
look in the crib. Okay, we do it.
look in the crib.
Oh. No, he's mine!
The old woman lunges to her feet and defiantly places herself between you and the crib. The screams from the crib grow more frantic. Listen to me, that's not a child, or stand aside.
Whoa, Dobby cheese!
Double
Hello?
cheese?
You guys, you came just in time for us to see a creepy baby. Hold on.
Are we gonna try to explain it to her, or are we just pushing her aside?
Let me do a little shout out for the Dobby cheese.
Diplomacy or...
Diplomacy or violence? What do we choose? What do we choose?
What are we
choose?
cheesing?
Hi guys, welcome raiders. It's good to see you here in the Game
Welcome
Grotto.
Knocked the old lady over.
I
She
mean,
crazy.
What do we cheese? So this lady has a creepy crib filled with some kind of creepy madness.
She thinks it's a baby, but it's definitely not sounding like a baby in
It
the crib.
does not sound like a
But
baby.
it also sounds like she's dealing with trauma of she's being like a midwife, but
Yeah,
never
I think
having
she
a child
was-
of her own.
Yeah, at first when I saw this character, I thought she was like a hag, which usually the lore of a hag is that they take like
Oh, they take people,
they take the youth from young women to keep themselves alive, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. This character seems like she was a midwife who actually
I've got
helped.
enough violence. We're doing stand aside.
Okay, well we'll do some violence and then we'll do our little introduction.
Stands aside.
Dump cheese.
You push aside the old woman to get to the crib. As you pull off the blanket, you see an inhuman, squirming mass of teeth, eyes, and what appears to be tentacles. The eyes stare at you without blinking, and then the creature howls.
Ow! Abomination!
Drina utters in shock. Drina's our cleric here.
Bludgeon the thing is an option, or
Oh.
leave. Do we bludgeon, or do we get out of here?
I think we bludgeoned it. We chose violence.
We did choose violence.
The horror lunges at you with inhuman speed. You thrash around the cottage as it snaps at your face, until finally you manage to smash it into the wall. The screams of the abomination mix with those of the old woman as it rapidly scuttles off, up the chimney and into the woods.
Bye, Dobie! Thank you for the raid, and thanks for
Bye-bye!
stopping
Thank
in!
you for your raiding. The old woman
Look
is saying
what
something.
you've done!
The old woman falls to her knees and buries her face in her hands. Roland stares at the scene, mouth agape.
Welcome in Raiders. If you liked Dawn and Meg's style, then drop a follow, and if you really enjoy this stream, don't forget to subscribe, and if you have Amazon Prime, you get 1 free sub a month that you can use on any channel on Twitch, so why not use it on Game Grotto?
Thank you,
Why
musical
not?
fan.
This is insanity. Roland's staring at
Utter
it. Take the
insanity.
medicine and leave.
So
she
she's not happy. You did this. You took my baby.
We should try to find. Let's see if we can find the thing that scurried off and finish the job.
We didn't have any luck finding it last time, but
I have some crafting to do.
for anybody who hopped in on the raid and you guys don't know who we are, I'm Meg the Slime,
I am Don the robot.
and we are husband and wife video game developers. We make games and we play games here in the Game Grotto. So
In the
welcome.
Game Grotto.
Or what was that little ditty that Dabster made?
What? Oh, I thought you were wanting to know about the ditty that I wrote a long time ago.
No. Dang it. It wasn't Dabster.
Grotto me, grotto you, grotto everywhere. I don't know. I barely heard it once through your phone speakers. You can't expect me to memorize that. Then again, I have memorized.
You memorized
Things faster.
It was the rebellion. It was like
I'm a grotto, she's a grotto, you's a grotto too.
Game Grotto.
Oh.
Where do you go when you got a game? Go to the Game Grotto, or something like that. It was really cute. Oh, you guys wanna know the ditty? So
Oh.
back when we were a YouTube channel,
Yeah, which lasted for like a little while until the editor was like, I'm done.
well,
I'm bored now.
we started on YouTube a long time ago before we streamed, and we had like an intro song that Don wrote that was like a jingle, you know.
Do you still remember it?
Yeah, I still remember it, but you can sing it because you wrote it.
I thought we sang it together.
Well, we both sang it together, but
Okay. It went something like,
you just
wait, yeah, I was gonna, you
This
were
is
gonna
like
try to sing
singing
along.
Happy birthday. No, just do it.
You discovered the place to go. Come have a seat in the Game Grotto. Bing.
that was the ditty.
I look for the creature here in the
It would be
woods.
cute to bring back. It's like, you discovered a place to go. Come have a seat in the Game Grotto. And Dawn actually wrote it on the piano. It was like, do 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 do.
No, it was just- No, for that version, it's just-
or something like that. Isn't that where they like play on the piano?
I don't know.
I don't know Full House.
I didn't watch Full House. I was a very young child, like younger than the crowd that was watching it. So
Red Wolf. There was somebody, I think it was a couple days, it was sometime last week that was like, what if Dawn was the slime and Meg was the robot? And I'm like, I need fan art of that. Somebody draw Dawn the slime and Meg the robot.
McGee and me. It sounds familiar. That was the one with the kid that would draw a cartoon character. It was like a live action cartoon thing.
I probably have the song wrong too, because as I was saying it, Dawn looked at me with the eye like that's not exactly it. But I didn't write it on the piano. I'm not the musician, so.
Oh no, it's just the shorter version was just the da 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 ding.
Yeah, ding, something like that. Yeah, there was a longer.
Or like the other
version
version, just like da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Yeah, something like that. But
There's only so many music notes in the world.
it's a good little jingle.
I mean, I just played it on a piano. I didn't have the technology that I had today, so I just had an old piano that my dad had from the 80s, and Yeah.
Welcome back, Antic. Oh,
Huh.
interesting, Think Tank. Interesting.
For some reason, makes me that the McGee and me idea reminds me of a.
Harold and the Purple Crayon.
No,
That's
no,
what it
no,
makes me
no.
think
I
of.
was thinking of the one of the episodes I thought that involved like a boxcar derby or like whatever. I don't know. Maybe I'm mixing together multiple things.
Are we looking for the creature?
What was that? What was that animated movie or show where like there was a kid that was like 8 or whatever, and he wanted to make a soapbox car, and he used like some special. I think it was like some special black paint that was like super kinetic or something to make him go faster, but it was gonna make his car like burst into flames because it went too fast or something. Anyway, I don't know.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
As you approach the camp, a group of armed men and women whirl to face you. You recognize them as the troop who relieved you of the Santa Fury idol. They do, however, look quite a bit rougher compared to when you saw them last.
Oh yeah.
Did it? Maybe.
This is the treasure we dug up.
Carla, the leader of the group, draws her sword and points it at you.
You, tell me, is your death wish truly that strong? All I want is to get paid for this bloody idol and leave this island. Turns out that's rather difficult at the moment, and now I have to take time off from my drinking to spill your stinking guts.
Are we parlaying or are we fighting?
What do you
Hey, chat, 1 or 2? Are we parlaying?
Are we choosing violence again, or are we
Violence or diplomacy? 1 or 2? 1 is 1 and 2 is 2.
1 is diplomacy, 2 is violence. 2! Oh my gosh. 2, like instantly.
We got 2 twos. 3 twos.
I think we're choosing violence.
What are we waiting for? We have our heading. Yay! Somebody wants to parlay.
I don't know, we got
Alright,
2
alright.
2s. No, we got 3 2s and 1 1.
That's enough 2s for me. What are we waiting for? She's having an attack! Alright, so it looks like 2 of them are on our side.
She made a swear, so...
You don't swear.
She-
Okay, I guess I'll have you fight her.
Oh, she swore. It pulls out a knife.
She swore? Alright, I'll have roll.
Your punishment for swearing is death.
That doesn't seem appropriate.
That seems so wrong.
Okay, we ready? I think so. Looks like you're going for her first. Alright, get in there. Oh, we got some stealth. Fire. Ooh, with the backstab.
You know what's funny, Knight? The way that you use the asterisk, when I looked up, I was like, dung? Like poo? Like what?
Oh, she did a frenzy. Let's give me some more magic. And you know what I'm gonna do? Let's go ahead and summon ourselves a nice little magma slime.
Little slime! Wait, is that... Because some of these guys are just not even fighting. The
Yeah.
2 guys by the fire are just like, not even gonna fight.
Ooh. Roland's gotta move. Oh no. I'll have her stand here for us. She's gotta do some healing to the Meg.
Yeah, they were part of the, We Want to Parlay group. They picked 1. So they're just not gonna fight.
They're like, well, I wanted to I wanted to parlay. Hello, but I want to parlay.
Hello. But I don't want to fight. Hello.
Hello, I don't want to fight. I'd like to parlay. Hello.
Channeling their inner Mr. Frog.
Hello, but I'm not
Oh
sorry.
my gosh, Think Tank, that's like our favorite part of that episode. But I'm not sorry.
Hello,
Don and I
I'm
quote
not
that
sorry,
all the
hello.
time.
No, there was a character in Sandland that literally talked like that. Like, but it wasn't hello. It was like he said something else that was in the same vein of like,
funny.
hello, but I'm not sorry.
I'm not sorry.
I'll take this. I'll take the idol back, thank you. So can we talk to these two dudes? Like,
oh boy, you've never actually watched the Pirates movies, but only experienced them through Kingdom Hearts. That is not a good way to experience them. I love the Pirates movies. I'm also a big fan of Orlando Bloom because of Lord of the Rings. So like, when I was a kid, he was the closest thing I had to like a childhood crush, like on a movie star. My parents would always tease me for it.
to be fair, I mean, it gives you a decent idea of the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie, but that's about it. And it's very loosely based off of it.
Yeah. And it looks gross.
Well,
I don't like it.
I know you don't like it. It wasn't good, but it wasn't awful, if that makes sense.
No, he did not. No.
It was okay. Let's go ahead and have a rest. We've had quite a few fights. Maybe that thing will come out of the woods.
Oh, and attack us while we're resting? The baby? Her little piglet?
It's a trap, I'm hoping. Let's throw a couple, yeah, sure, dried meats. Yeah, that'll do. Begin rest. I've instructed you all and you've gained 38 XP. Congratulations. Make a ration, a couple arrows, and we were entertained by our cleric with stories.
Yeah, honestly, Mara, I like all of them. Like, the later ones, the ones without, like, Elizabeth Swann and, Will Turner are, like, you know, they have appeal for different reasons, but, like, overall, they're just fun movies.
If we were the opposites of what we are.
Oh, that's a good question there, Red Wolf. If we were the opposites.
So I'd just be Dawn the human.
Yeah, you'd be just a human, I guess.
And you'd be Meg the Rock and Dawn the human. The fun just ended. It's sit down time. I have a pet rock. This is my wife, the pet rock. Googly eyes flicker. I've taken her for granted.
Never take your wife for granted. Aww. You can take. I just spit too, so my lips are probably kind of slimy.
As opposed to any other time.
Thank you for coming by. Tim.
The guy.
Just the guy. I feel like because our aesthetic for the channel is very sci-fi centered too, it would be Dawn a knight. So he's like just like a fantasy, right? And then I would be a rock person, and it would be like a gem person. And it would
As
be
you make your
fantasies
way
of sci-fi.
through the dense underbrush, a terrible inhuman scream cuts through the forest. You instantly recognize it as the foul abomination that fled from Mother Katak's cottage. No doubt the creature still lives.
No, we have to find it.
I never found it. A wandering armor approaches. Oh, approach.
Oh, have a look at my wares. Masterworks all, you can't go wrong.
Wait, which one? Oh, here we go.
Not the human and Gem the diamond. Oh my gosh, I want this drawn. Someone doodle this, please. Oh, that's hilarious. April Fool's joke. Nod the human and Gem the diamond. Dawn would totally be Magic Tech armor too.
Oh,
Like,
that's so good.
Oh, very funny. Wow, this guy, we never encountered this guy in our other game.
I'm gonna hold on.
Save. You're like, I need everything. What can I sell?
No, what can I steal?
Wait, what?
I'm a steal.
Dawn.
I'm a click. I'm a steal. Yeah, she's good. Automatic success, okay? You gotta use your thief when you can. The burglar. We need this. Steal. I can't afford this. What else we got here? What you want?
When in doubt, use the thief.
What?
He's like, I was shopping with those guys, and now like my stuff's all gone.
You're acting like you're surprised. I'm gonna steal
She's
this.
like, I can't afford this
I
stuff.
can't afford this. What kind of armor do you want? We need this armor. We just gotta find some good stuff. The heavy might be too heavy.
Find chainmail and willpower.
Medium armor.
Masterworks full plate of crafting.
No, we don't want the poor quality stuff. We want like the high quality. Probably this one.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that was really suspicious. Okay, I think it's time to leave.
We just robbed him.
Yeah.
We're never gonna see him again.
Nope, we're never gonna see him again.
That's the worst. That's so fun.
I'll steal your entire stuff.
The worst is when you play Elder Scrolls game and you steal something from somebody, but then you forgot you stole it from them, and then you sell it back to them, and they're like, "Oi!" and then you get caught. That happened to me so much when I played as a kid.
I want to wear this, but I know it should go to you.
Just wear it.
No, if you have the survival, I'm not that petty. I'm not. I'll wear your old studded armor. That's fine.
Emeg Autorg, which is Game Grotto backwards, would make a great dwarf name. Yeah, whiny boy. Whiny boy.
I got
Whiny
good.
boy has got his eyes closed. He's whining while he's asleep. Buddy, do you want a cookie? Yeah?
Okay.
Why, good morning.
I got
Would
stuff.
you like a cookie? This is from Night.
Right. Give medicine to the other lady first.
Get this from Milana.
Hey, here you go, Lana. Have a little treat.
Clyde is here too. So Clyde gets a treat. Yeah, his eyes were closed, but he was still whining because he was just like waking up from his nap. He's like, wait!
Cookie, I awake.
Cookie. Clyde is back on the armrest. He's left his cage. His crate. You like hanging out in the
Technically
crate?
not his, but
It's not his at all.
I'm learning the recipes for cooking. And here's the idol. A strange idol. A grotesque-looking black idol found in the Santa Fury treasure hoard. And I can't sell it, but it's worth 200 gold pieces. I don't know what
We don't know what to do with it.
Just like the Jade's knife. I don't know what to do with it.
We actually beat this game on our other
I have the medicine.
playthrough, and
Read what the Malta says.
like we still don't know what to do with it.
The
Anyways.
kitty is the youngest pet, yes.
Bless the holy tombs. You don't know how much this means to me little boy Alan.
Hannah gingerly feeds her child a piece of bread dipped in the foul brew. The child offers a slight grimace at the taste, but seems no worse for the wear. Should we ask for a reward or stay safe?
I mean, what is a lady with a baby
Stay
in
safe.
a cottage gonna actually give us? Nothing.
Ugh, fine.
She's gonna give us like mushrooms or something.
Here, you can have my last piece of bread. I
Yeah.
mixed it with sticks.
It's got a little mud in it. Good for the fiber. It'll help you poo. Like, what is she like? Honestly.
You know what? I have a story about that, and I'm going to share it. So we were playing Neverwinter Nights, the first one, with a friend. And we were playing one of the expansions.
Give me a drink.
Oh, sure. And at the start of the game of one of the expansions, there is a lady whose house was attacked by a bunch of goblins or kobolds or something.
There were gnolls.
Or gnolls, yeah.
Yeah.
And so you go in there, You defeat the goblins and get the baby in your inventory. The friend we were playing with wanted to do more of an evil run of it, so the whole game is based off of 3rd edition or 3.5, like the combined ruling of that. And I was playing a half-orc barbarian with a big great axe, and I found the baby. Brought it to the lady, and my character, I'm role-playing as a complete idiot.
Yes.
No intelligence, very little wisdom. A great, angry, strong, does what the mastermind says, which we were letting our friend make the decisions, because we had already played this before.
Right.
We get to the option where the lady asks for the baby back, and I say, "What do I give the baby back, master?" And he's like, "No.
No,
We'll keep the baby.
That
I'll
is
train it." And I say no, and she's like, then I'll fight you for my kid. And she tries to fight me. She swings at me, misses. My character retaliates automatically, cuts her in half, and she explodes into blood.
And we're just like...
And I just have a baby in my inventory.
Oh my gosh. And we're just like straight up standing there with just a puddle of blood. She literally killed herself on attacking this orc man.
I've been attacked. Self-defense. Whack.
And
Cleaves
now,
in half.
and literally we had a baby in our inventory.
Yeah.
No, you could not sell the baby.
You know what? We actually tried to offer it to one of the... There was like a dragon that was... The kobolds were there trying to take a baby or try to do stuff to the village. So we're like, can we trade the baby to the dragon? Like,
there was
we
nothing
couldn't find...
else you could do with the baby. But,
Nope.
like, it was just the... It's just like the, well, don't give her back the baby. I'll keep
So
it. I'll
that
raise it
happens.
as my own. Like, he was making a joke, right?
And it just lets you... It's like,
and
okay.
it let you do it.
It was
and
just
so,
like, okay, fine.
And it's just the fact that she's like, fine, I'll fight you. And then she just destroys herself.
And it wasn't
on
like,
your character.
press this button to continue the conversation. It was like, it gave you just enough time to read the conversation or play the audio clip of her saying that, and then she attacks, and then instant counterattack. Bam!
Yeah, like,
Gone.
God didn't have the option to, like, engage combat or anything. Because she attacked, it started the combat.
Well, and the
because you retaliate, because you have, like, reaction.
And this particular game, it's not quite turn-based. Things activate on a turn, but it's technically more of like an action turn-based kind of thing. Like,
if any of you have played Neverwinter Nights, obviously you have a concept of what
or
we're
it
talking
plays like
about.
Neverwinter Nights, or it played like the Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah, same company.
Yeah, the first two. Not the MMO version, but yeah.
But anyways, yeah. And then we had a baby in
and
our
then we just had a
inventory
baby
for-
and just didn't know what to do with it. And
It was very
it was just
funny.
cluttering my inventory at that point.
It's actually pretty funny when you think about it. How many games... I can think of 2 games specifically that will give you a baby in your inventory that you can just leave.
Oh, that's right. They did remake it, so now you can get them. Beam Dog, I believe, was the company. They did an enhanced.
Neverwinter,
Yeah,
yeah.
Neverwinter. They did a re-enhanced.
Yeah, it's on Steam now.
Yep, enhanced version. Actually, it's on the Switch, I think,
Gosh,
too.
you guys, no joke though. If we went on a Neverwinter Nights journey
No, the
on
best thing
stream,
about that one was-
oh my god, I'd be so happy.
The best thing about that one was,
I
like,
love
as
that
long
game.
as you have the CD and you can launch all the games, you can land, like... We had, like, a party of, like, 6 or 8 people running around
like,
in the...
like as many people in this game.
Oh, no, we had, like, more, remember? Like, we had so many computers set up in our little apartment for a party. We had, like, 7 or
was
8
great.
people trying to play.
Potions, check. Great axe, check. Baby, check.
Okay, can I want to read that a different way. Potions, check. Great axe, check. Baby, check. Like the whatever it was, the
that Batman.
yeah, the bat metal.
Bat metal, yeah, that's what it was. Anywho, back to
Oh my
Skald.
gosh.
That was that was a very good story. But yeah, I can think of 2 games: Fallout 3 and Neverwinter Nights that you can actually have a baby in your inventory.
It was just so shocking. Like, oh.
The baby's gonna be passed down to your children. It's an heirloom. Just frozen in time. And it really, the item, because in Neverwinter Nights your inventory is grid based.
Yep.
Sort of like the
Oh, actually, like this, or no,
like
it's like this inventory, but it's it doesn't get bigger.
It's more like Resident Evil 4.
Yes, actually, it's more like Resident Evil 4.
Yes,
Yep,
exactly.
Yep. Because you can get backpacks that extend its size.
Yeah.
But it's pretty limited.
But so some things are bigger, and the baby was a big object in your
Oh,
inventory.
it was like
too.
a 4x2
Yeah.
grid item.
So you're just
Well,
like,
I was a strong character, so it didn't really affect
Yeah.
me because I was like
But
20
still.
strength as an orc.
a piece of plate mail is a 6-space grid, and a baby was a 4-place grid. It was like,
Yeah.
anyways, it looked
I
like
mean,
a
it's a
potato.
baby. It was-
looked like a potato in your inventory. It was so funny.
A baby swaddled, that's what it looked like.
Yeah, it's just like it's like the inventory is like a bag of holding, so it's just a different dimension where time doesn't happen. So it's just stuck as a baby forever.
I don't think I ever put it in a bag of holding, but you can get bags of
No,
holding.
we
That's what
didn't.
you could do. Basically, your primary backpack can then have bags of
Bags of
holding
holding in
that
them,
then you
yeah.
can open up as a sub inventory, and it's still
I like
another
it.
grid system.
Anyways,
So,
one of these days we may stream that game because I absolutely adore Neverwinter Nights.
I mean,
It's
yeah.
very slow. It's like if
It's
you
not.
Get, I
It
grew up
depends on the
playing
build.
game.
It depends on the build that you make.
Yeah.
Because if you do like a really good, I mean, it's basically Pathfinder because it's 3.0.
Right.
So
yeah.
it,
Which
it-
is what the first D&D I ever
a
played.
lot of
was 3.5.
customization, but you can make a bad character that just
And
can't
Paladin
hit.
is just garbage in that edition of D&D. It's so bad.
Well, it's not garbage, but it's not as good.
It's
You might as well
very-
just play a cleric.
You might as well just play a cleric or
But
a
if you're
fighter.
playing a paladin, you can use. It basically is like, okay, you get lay hands and you don't get as many points per day, so it's not as effective. It's okay.
It's like in the later editions of D&D, they've definitely fixed Paladin, but I remember playing Neverwinter Nights as a kid and playing Paladin and having such a hard time with it.
So, about the cure. Yes, you found it. I have the medicine. Drawl suspiciously accepts the potion. He grimaces as he examines the murky liquid against the light. It is a dark days indeed when the most holy order of Septulites must resort to folk cures and lay medicine. He sighs. And again, I feel we're left with little choice at this point. With Drina's help, the two clerics go from patient to patient administering the foul brew. Now we wait. We wait. The effect does not take long to manifest, and within hours the patients seem to be back on their feet. Drawl appears both relieved and pensive. We owe you. You cured them. I was certain their lives were forfeit, and yet here they walk out on their own two legs. Oh, though at what price, I wonder. In any case, I took the time to gather some items that might serve you well in the trials that no doubt lie ahead of you. He hands you a collection of potion bottles. Thank you. Go now. I'll remain here if I am needed. May the dead ever watch over you. Drina pats the old man gently on the back.
You did well, my old friend.
Farewell. We did it. I can level up. Aw. No, sorry. Let's get down.
Okay.
Alright. That means... Well, let's go check on our other little quest here.
If anybody hears crunching in the background, it's just Onyx chewing on his bone.
I need... I probably should get some more.
Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Red Wolf, and the stretch! Oh, good stretching. And a cookie for the doggos, too. Well, that's why I mentioned it. So when you guys heard it, you were like, what the heck is going on over there? There you go, boy. Thank you, Red Wolf, for the cookie redeem. And last but not least, the cat boy.
Ooh, that's a tough choice. I should probably get a little more...
There you go.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get the light weapon accuracy so I have a better chance of hitting. And sure, I'll increase the lore and then I can... What was the one that was light armor?
Light armor's you.
I know, I'm looking for...
Oh, what increases like your ability to use it kind of thing?
Yeah, where is that cat? Where is that? It should be over here somewhere.
Wait.
Oh, I guess not. Well, it's not like I'm doing athletics, so it's not a big deal. I can only wear light armor.
Oh, my phone died. That's going to make the raid difficult. That's okay.
Okay.
I'll figure it out.
Well, I've got fire up to here. I get fire immunity if I get to the Grandmaster, so that'll be fun. But I don't think I can do that until level... I don't know. What level is this? Like 10 or something? Whatever. Actually... Yeah, I gotta be level 10. I don't know what level we are right now. But I'll get those two and get this one. So I can finish this one up, get the light weapon accuracy for 2 points, get that one there, save and exit. Okay,
Gotta
what do you want to level
research
up?
optics before you can do light armor. That's what Horn said.
Oh. I don't know if it gives me that on my tree. Yeah, because this is a... No. That's what I was checking. I wasn't sure... This character, or this class, the Battle Mage, can wear light armor, but doesn't have the ability to level up in it. So I have to deal with all the incumbents that comes with it. But that's okay. I don't really use athletics checks for him, so...
Oh, so it doesn't matter if you...
Right,
have
it'd be...
a
Your
penalty.
character would want to have it because you have the, like, medium armor. You can get all the way to
Uh-huh.
heavy armor. So...
Oh.
Technically, I don't think... Because I got you Masterworks, there's no encumbrance, so you don't need it. Would you rather have heavy weapon damage or heavy weapon accuracy?
I mean, I do miss. So,
Okay, well, I guess let's get you
accuracy is
the-
probably a good idea.
Get the accuracy, and if you want to get higher level armor, you'll need 1 point in this to even get to medium, so I guess we'll do that just in case. It's a little easier than you might think.
At first glance, Schnitzel, we were like, whoa. But after, I want to say, like, our second sit-down playing with it, Dawn started to see where the different classes overlap. Like, this is a tree that has, like, it's for multiple classes. Like, this class has this, and that, there's a little bit of overlap that makes it a little more...
For anybody that wants a little explanation, if you're interested in it, here's a quick little version. All of the arcane magos or mages have this arcane spellcasting tree. Now, because the character I chose is a battle mage, which means I can wear armor, you might notice that my fire goes all the way down to Grandmaster, but my earth and air magic can only go to expert.
Mm-hmm.
In the full mage tree, they get all of these other 4 missing down here, but they don't get this light weapon. They get only these 2. So in the touch by reticulum, which is basically touch by mana, this unlocks their like arcane and sorcery, but I also get access to rogue abilities like the Trickster Initiate, where if we go to the Rogue and we go to Tradecraft, there is, let's see, where is it in here?
Trickster.
I thought it was in here, but maybe not. There is a similar thing that she can do in the idea that this character having the Trickster Initiate, increased awareness, will, and initiative.
Maybe it's the Ranger that has the Trickster stuff.
No, it's just down here. More like
It's
will.
in Survivor Master.
Oh yeah, it's a slightly different, or
It's named different, but it has some of the same skills.
it's
That one's-
similar skills.
Yeah, it definitely, because one of the things that, and I know Lorne, when they popped in earlier, they kind of expressed this as well, but like when you play a game that is it based off of a different system, like Dungeons and Dragons or Final Fantasy, where
Actually,
like, the spells are the same?
Here's a better
stuff?
example. Basically, instead of this class, the battle mage gives up the ability to master all 3 schools of magic, arcane magic, to have the first 3 levels of light weapon that the rogue has. So light weapons initiate, light weapon expert, blade, and ranged weapons.
Which also Cat has.
Light
See,
weapon
the
initiate.
light blue, it's the same color.
Yeah, light weapon expert, rogue, but hers
Yeah.
is rogue blade, It's still light weapon expertise, and it's a similar where it's light weapon, she gets a 3rd rank in it, I can only get
2.
or 3rd level in it, I can only get the 2 levels. But essentially it's the same idea. So essentially, I give up the ability to cast all the schools of magic at full power for a little bit of melee and bow and arrow if I want. And you get 3 points per level up, and you can kind of start to gauge, like, the points don't matter unless you get a rank. So you have to have 1 point in this one, 3 points to get this tier, and 6 points into that one. So, like, the whole thing I was doing was going, okay, I need 2 more to get this rank 3, and I'll put the 1 point here, or I put it over here, so then I could get this increased lore. And then you start kind of figuring out where you want to keep putting your 3 points.
It's one of those things where this, a lot of times when you look at games that you don't know the system, it's like super intimidating. But this one in particular, it was easy to pick up.
Here was a good example. I specifically put 1 point in here, knowing I was going to get 3 and I only needed 2 to get, like, the shield training. So I put 1 in here so that on this level up, I can go 1, 2, 3 and unlock the next tier of magic for healing magic for the cleric.
Hi,
so
Minecraft gamer. Welcome to the Game Grotto.
So now I can get moderate lay on hands, which is the moderate cure. And I could probably get... What's this one? Regeneration? Do we want that? Or pestilence, which gives diseased.
Oh, like inflict disease?
Yeah, I got that before, and I've used it a few times. I could get it again, or I can get something...
Let's get something different.
Well, that would be like the lesser regeneration, which basically gives an ally +2 health every turn.
Oh, that seems kind of fun. Give her some regen powers.
Yeah, what's fleet of foot? Lesser haste, so they can move. Actually, in this game, because I don't have an officer to tell them to charge, maybe I should give her the fleet of foot.
Yeah, fleet of foot. Let's do it.
So they can move better. Yeah, I'll get her that. So basically, the officer is like a cleric without... They give commands, so they have their own special... That's another thing to mention. Essentially, blue is weapons, gray is some kind of more generic, like, bred for war, tough as nails, like... I'll get the multi-attack for this one because I want the rank 6, and we're done with rolling. But then you get special, like hers is cleric weapons.
Specifically cleric, yeah. Class specific.
Yeah, thievery initiate. So the officer has like leader thing in the same way that thievery has these special red. The ranger has a special thing as well. The officer got these that gave them special commands that you could then basically give a buff to all your allies. And so it was really good to have a full party, because then you can give buffs like a command that's like charge, or everyone block, or things like that. So
well, thanks for coming and hanging out, Think Tank. It's always a pleasure. Before we go to Horan, can we please go see if the kid is with the mom now?
Oh, okay.
Because we rescued him before we leave here. Okay, let's go. At least go talk to her. No, nothing. Is the boy out with the goats?
Maybe. I can talk to the man here.
Later? Do you see them later without horns? Because the last time in our first playthrough, we actually bought the food from the pirates. So we hadn't done the goat thing. So, like, we're kind of just, like, peeking around to see if we can figure out, like, the difference between the two.
I don't know.
Paths.
I mean, we didn't have to pay 500 gold.
I mean, yeah, there's that. I was just curious if we saw the son, because, like, he wasn't doing well. I was curious if we could find him around the camp somewhere.
I don't know. He might be. I just don't...
Yeah, it might be, like you said, like, after we get Eben. So, like, the next part, maybe he appears in the camp, because it, like, updates the state
the goats are here, so...
of the camp.
Maybe he's one of the NPCs, or we just don't see him.
Bye, Think Tank!
Maybe the mother squirreled him away. I don't know.
Who's your snapper?
The smell of cooking food fills the camp, and mixes with the sounds of cheers and blessings coming from the ragged lot of starving refugees. You enter the makeshift office of Marcus to tell him the good news, and find him agitatedly pacing back and forth.
Don, I heard the news. That is amazing. You've given us a fighting chance. And in the Emperor's time, it seems. Eben here has returned from scouting the city, and he comes bearing curious news. Eben, tell Don what you've just told me.
The recent excitement has evidently taken more than expected out of the plump man, and Marcus slumps heavily into his chair. He gestures absent-mindedly to an unlit corner of the room as he catches his breath. For the first time, you notice the green-clad man lingering there. He steps into the light as he takes a long drag from his pipe. Get some food, Marcus. You're no good to any of us if you starve yourself to death.
Soon enough, old friend. Don, this is Eben. He is a most useful individual and served the governor well before the calamities befell us.
Eben's eyes sparkle, and as he puffs, a ring of smoke and a smile plays across his face. It is good to see I'm not the only useful individual to be found in these times. Eben takes another pull on his pipe as he studies you. The man's skin is the texture of well-worn leather, and his dark eyes have the keenness of a predator. More than anything, this man reminds you of some well-made tool, or perhaps a weapon. So what did you learn in Horan? That the situation is dire but not hopeless. By chance or design, the Fisherman's Gate to the southeast has been opened. My party and I were able to make it all the way to the square before we encountered Reavers. I lost men, but we cut their band down before we retreated. If we move fast, we may be able to take advantage of the gate. What did you have in mind? As long as the Reavers hold the city in port, they will eventually starve us out. They were able to take it because they had surprise on their side, and now they rule by terror. So long as we sit here fearful and hungry, they will eventually fall upon us. I say we stop that. I have a wade into Horan. Let us venture forth and attempt to free her from these savages. How? We have men and women here willing and able to bear arms if called upon. A small band of strong swords could slip in using the Fisherman's Gate, sow chaos among the ranks of the Reavers, and open the main gate from inside. If this was done, I'm certain we stand a chance at breaking the city. And how would we sow chaos? From what we learned, the Reavers in the city have formed splinter groups around 3 chieftains. Red Kala rules the docks, Oleg the Grey is holed up in the old fisherman's lodge, and someone they call the Butcher holds his court on the steps of the temple. Well, what do you suggest?
He's a butcher from,
While those 3 madmen still draw breath, the Reavers are still a danger. We must put an end to them, either by force or of arms or subterfuge. I'm certain a way may be found to pit the fools against each other. Eben's eyes glimmer with a lust for adventure. Or is it bloodthirst? So, what say ye? Shall we make a tale worthy of Skald's?
What say you?
Yeah, let's do it. Then woe to those who stand against us. Eben slaps Marcus on the back so briskly that his hat flies off. As Marcus recovers, he begins nervously poring over papers.
I need to begin the mustering. It also needs supplies and arms for the civilians, and we need to prepare to receive more wounded. I best get to it.
Marcus dips his quill in ink and starts scribbling.
You gotta make a
let's
list.
go.
He's gotta make a list.
Now pay close attention.
Man
Eben
after
leans
my
in
own
intently. You'll enter Horn by the Fisherman's Gate to the southeast. Once inside, you must seek out each of the 3 Reaver chieftains and put an end to them one way or another.
Hi,
You
Carbon
must
Fox.
be careful. With a frontal assault, I suspect there's little cohesion and much infighting amongst the Reavers. Perhaps that can be used to our advantage. Let's venture forth. I gotta level up on
Alright.
Eben. Alright, do we want... I didn't really use his nature spell casting much, but I really want his ranger stuff, so... What's the magnificent takedown? Oh, yeah, okay. Point blank shot, you could use ranged weapon even in melee? Yes. Give me all that. Ranged accuracy. Yeah, you know what? Let's just... What do we got here? Let's get his archery up because he's a ranger. We want to make him an archer. Sure. Let's focus on the fletching so he has a better chance of getting arrows back. All archery, no defense. He got a dude to shooting. And I still have 1 point left. I don't think I really care for his spell casting. Although it might be good if I got more healing from him, maybe. want to unlock the same trait that you and him, that all the fighters share. So I guess I should probably put 1 point in that. Yeah, that unlocks this. I don't really think... Well, what do you think? Nature at all? Should I even bother with it?
Nah. You didn't use it at all last time.
Well, I didn't really level it up either.
I mean,
he
we
can
could give
summoning.
it a try, because, like, we didn't ever get a chance to play with it at all.
Does he even get tier 4? I don't even know what he has for tier 4. Let's just get the bread for war, then. Yeah, we'll call that good. Thief leveled up. No, I don't think I want the smoke bomb or anything. We need... what do we need? I need some... Let's get some of this. The light weapon accuracy and damage from the first 3 ranks of that. Yeah. Okay. Call that good. So, let's take a peek at Horan. I think that's probably where we're going to end our stream tonight, unfortunately, because we took a little longer with all the... I forgot how long the forest was, but we did everything in the forest.
We did.
Let's take a little stroll down to...
See if we can sneak away from him.
You want to sneak away?
Yeah, maybe just we can get to Horan.
Well, let's have you flee, and you can carry us with you, because you'll automatically succeed.
Jump
on Meg! Run!
Strong.
Go, go, go!
The Slime Express!
At the end of the rugged peninsula lies the small, walled fishing village of Horan. Once home to hundreds, the town now lies seemingly deserted. Whatever fate has befallen this place, you must be on your guard if you choose to enter it. Enter. The gates to Horan loom before you. The massive particles portcullis is down. However, is down, however, and there's no way to open it from this side. On the other side, you see the dead piled atop one another, up against the portcullis. They must have died trying to escape the town, caught between the gates and whatever assailants were in the town with them. Drina's face is ashen.
I knew these people. I delivered their children and cared for their dead. To see them like this, I will have vengeance.
She sets her jaw.
There is another way. The Fisherman's Gate. We follow the walls east and then south. Let's go.
And I think with that, we'll get as far as to see this is where we were looking.
Oh, the people. Oh.
And I think that is probably where we're going to be ending tonight. So we'll do a little save. Yeah. We gained some good levels. Took care. We checked in what was in the crib.
Yeah.
Saved a dar from other
We
things.
saved a dar. Yeah. I still don't know what that's supposed to be.
That's probably a dad.
But, yeah, Dawn, why don't you take us to the couch, since you got the mouse. But yeah, that was quite the adventure, for sure.
Go hug a stuffed animal, I suppose.
Yeah.
If you need those images out of your mind before sleeping.
Yeah, don't go to sleep without looking at something funny, because this game is creepy.
Something funny!
I like it. Say something, Dawn, say something witty and funny.
Something witty and funny.
Dang it. Well, there you go, guys. That's all we got. But, anywho, that's what we're going to call it for tonight. But, guys, tomorrow
Oh, yeah.
is...
I guess it's guys' night again.
Guys' night again.
We're going to continue with that mess, which left the 3 of us trapped in the facility with the alien rampaging because we tried to catch it, and now it's got a laser eye. So let's go see how that works.
Yes, so that means that Derpy and Ubu will be joining Dawn for a guys' night again tomorrow.
Oops.
And then on Wednesday, I know you guys have seen my posts on the Discord and stuff that we are participating in Gamers Outreach charity the VTubers Summer Slam, and we're gonna be debuting our new summer outfits, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. For anyone who wasn't aware, the game we are going to be playing for
games
technically, for the charity event is going to be Sonic Adventure, the first one, and Sonic Adventure 2. And Dawn did something very clever. Why don't you share, Dawn?
So, it's Dreamcast versions, so I have a save on the Dreamcast one for Sonic Adventure, where I did all the stuff on a different save so that we can go straight to the completed everyone else's story, so you can go do the final story. So, to fit both of them into the stream, we're going to start with the summary game of Sonic Adventure and play through all of Sonic's story.
Right.
And then once we're done with Sonic's story, we're going to jump straight to the end. So we're going to be able to play through the whole game that way.
That way we don't have to go fishing with Big the Cat or go do stuff with Amy.
Yeah. I mean, most of the other stuff we do as Sonic anyway, so...
Right. So it would be like a nice little summary of the story in the first one by just playing through Sonic's story.
And then immediately
actually finishing the game instead of having to go back and do all the other
And then once we're done with that, we're going to go into Sonic Adventure 2 and however far we get in that. So.
Yeah. I mean...
And all the while with redeems and other things happening.
Yeah, exactly, Bara. That's kind of like what we were... Like, especially the stuff with Big the Cat. Like, it's fine if you're just, like, playing and hanging out.
Oh, yeah, it's fine
as
for
a
playing.
kid,
Yeah. You just...
But, like, for the stream, we wanted to keep things fun. There's also some... Like, we have some really cool incentives for the charity event.
Yeah.
If
we hope you're able to participate in it, but we understand.
Yeah, if you guys donate... a certain, like, amounts of money, we have to do certain things. Like, Dawn has to do squats.
Oh, yep.
And you can force me to play instead of him.
Yep.
And we also have Sonic fan fiction to read for our big donators. So we also have like some pretty cool goals. Like if we reach our $100 goal, I believe I'm doing the $50 in an art raffle, and so we have a bunch of different goals, and that's all on our Discord. I should have had the foresight to have them for this portion of the stream, so I could have pulled them up, but I don't. But what I do have is a hot husky who is ready to go outside. So we'll wrap up. Hopefully you guys can join us. If you could only pop in and just hang out, that's totally fine. But if you feel it on your heart to donate, it's all going towards a great cause, and I'll have some videos to show during the stream so you guys can see what exactly the money goes towards. And it's going to be a very fun stream. I hope you guys will join. Anything else you'd like to add? Okay, well, the husky has spoken.
All right. Well, thanks again for everyone stopping in. Hope you had a good time. It was engaging and entertaining for us.
Next week,
doing lots of reading.
Next week, we actually won't be streaming on Monday, but the following week, we'll be back to Chat's Request Gaming.
Yep.
So that was our last episode of Skald. So we will, I don't know.
If you want to see more, you'll probably need to play it for yourself. The game is a little difficult. My only tip would be to treat every fight like, take every fight seriously, because they just get harder from there.
Yeah.
But it's not a bad game to play.
Hey, and you're supporting a small developer, and they seem pretty legit when I check them out, so.
But yeah, with that, take care. We'll see you tomorrow, hopefully.
Yep.
Final cookie.
Okay, that's a good plan. That's a good plan. Thank you, Schnitzel.
Last cookie, and we're out.
We will see you guys. Feel free to stick around for the raid or call it night. We'll catch you guys later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.